one and all, and welcome back to this really thing. Yeah, thanks. I know I'm live on Twitch. Internet, that was the intention. All right, should probably open a Twitch window. Jordan's live on Twitch. We're gonna wait for some folks to jump in. We should probably change the name of our Twitch from actually watch party, shouldn't we? I think I can do that. Oh, that light's so much in there. I'm good. Let's just scooch a little bit. All right. Docs, stream information. Hi, Bryn. Second annual sauce stream! Exclamation point. Done. Did that. All right. We did it. Oh, we're going to do self-promo. Sauce stream is live. Killing it. All right. I updated the title. Hi, Reggie. Hello, everyone. Is that my blue cup? It is my blue cup. Man, I wanted it to be back where it normally is. I didn't realize you're going to be able to see the light that much. It really defeats the purpose. It didn't look like this when I was too lazy to move it. It's also, like, too far back. I guess I could mute my own stream so that I don't have to hear my own voice repeated back to me over and over and over again, I guess. I don't know if I can actually move it. I can just get it out of frame. Move it to over. This is going to be back when I've got headphones connected to a thing. I'm going to take the headphones out. Oh, God. Whew. Living the dream. Can we scooch us back to, like, roughly where we're at? Sure. Hello, everyone. Second annual Critical Kindness Saw stream starts now. If you're unfamiliar with the Saw stream, I have not peptoed myself, but I am ready. Let's label out our HEB brand stomach relief. If you're unfamiliar with the Saw stream, basically what's going to happen is I have an assortment of condiments behind me. I believe there are 20 condiments. Haley, hi!
Hi!
FYI, we're live!
Hi! I know I'm late. I'm sorry!
Oh, no, that's not a problem. Because I'm using Riverside, there isn't like a green room option
I just
where I can like, bring someone out. Yeah. A bunch of people have the link today. They may just start showing up at any point.
And that's
anyway,
the fun way to do it.
Yeah. Obviously, no one in LA is joining me today for pretty obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm really mad about?
Yeah.
This fire is really distracting from the charity work I'm doing, and that's really annoying me.
I had the same thought. I was like, man, it's going to feel weird to try and be like, anyway, come do our charity thing.
Yeah. Am I too bright? I might be too bright.
No such thing.
I think I'm better like this. Let's go au naturel. I've got this ring light that is slowly blinking red behind me to be a very threatening table of condiments.
Yeah, it's a little ominous back there.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. And then the championship belt on the wall, in case any of my competitors join, they can be reminded that last year I won with $4,000, and I'm currently at over 11.
Yes, I think you're probably going to take it again this year.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you so much, Haley. This is so exciting.
I'm just happy to hang out
Apparently,
with you.
I'm quiet. I don't know. You sound great.
Yay!
I'm quiet. I moved the microphone slightly closer to me. I guess I could turn up the gain. That's the thing, right? That makes me louder?
Uh-huh.
Is that a thing that makes me louder? Cool. Oh no, that's volume. That would be if I was listening. Gain is on the back. Why would you do that, microphone? Why would you put it on the back? A place I can't see.
What kind of mic are you using?
A Yeti Blue.
Oh, yep. That's the kind I had before I got my Shure.
Yeah, I bought this probably early pandemic days because this is what everyone on Dimension 20 was using. And look, I had a full discussion with Taylor Moore this week about podcast sponsorships get me every time. I've had what's the bad cereal? Magic Spoon? I've had Magic Spoon. It's so gross.
Yeah,
I had honey installed on my computer until like a week ago. Now I do love Bombas socks. I will say that, but we have Brooklyn and Sheets. I think we have one of the ones, whichever one of the ones that sponsors everybody. Yeah. The thing that's great about Bombas is it's not the like we give a pair to other people. Like I don't care about the kindness part. Sure. It's their socks are guaranteed for life, which is stupid because socks get holes in them. So when I get a hole in a sock, I just like send in a thing, and I'm like, "Hey, this has got a hole in it." And they're like, "All right, here's a voucher, not a voucher, like a gift card to the store. Go buy new socks." So I just keep like rotate. I buy a pack of 12, and when enough of them have holes in them that I'm like, it feels like it's been enough time. I get on them, like all 12 are busted, and they're like, "Okay, here's like $150 to go buy new socks." And I'm like, you got it.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, I love it so much.
It's just not, it can't be a good business model.
I'm guessing most people don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming most people aren't like me. And as soon as I found out, because for a long time, I just kept buying them because they're also very comfortable socks. So I just kept like buying new socks. And then eventually I discovered this, like, we're guaranteed for life. And I'm like, what do you mean for life?
And then can't be for life. I think Levi's jeans does a very similar thing.
That doesn't make any sense either.
No. But I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah. All right. For the folks who are here in the Twitch chat, it is in fact sauce time. I think I owe a shot of sauce immediately.
How much?
No, wait,
how much is the sauce?
I don't.
How much does it cost for a sauce?
So every $200, I will do a new sauce shot. We've doubled the price from last year, which was every $100. Yes. Every $200, I'll do a sauce shot. Oh yes, there is a sauce emoji. Shout out to Jesse in the chat.
Fantastic.
Made a sauce emoji. That's great. Haley, I don't know if you remember anything about last year, but I did a shot of Tabasco that did nearly kill me.
I remember you not having a good time.
Yeah. The rest of them, I made it through okay, but the Tabasco, like, I think you had to vamp for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, you were gone. I think it was me and Rowan, and you were gone.
Yeah, that sounds right. But yes, Jesse, I'm technically monitoring the money. I have window with Haley, window with Twitch, window with money.
Let's go.
So we are at 11,505. We were at 1150 or 11,450, I should say, when the stream started. So we've hit $55. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will also say, here's the thing. So this year I did something special. Because it's not just a big wheel of condiments.
Okay.
It's 20 condiments. Mm-hmm. And I asked some of my famous friends to roll a D20 and then send me a video of them rolling a D20, and that will determine what I am going to drink. I did send them the list. They theoretically could react to what they rolled. Sure. But I have not. I have 9 of those videos. Mm-hmm. I've tested them to make sure that they all work. Yeah. But I have not watched the final.
Yeah, you don't know what they're actually rolling.
I don't know what they actually are. Yes. But if folks want to know what the things are, it's a Grinch hot sauce is number 1. Yes. That's a natural one. That's going to be the one that takes me out. It is the first ingredient is vinegar, just like Tabasco. But it does. Can I reach it without ripping out my headphones? Yes.
Talent.
It does come in a Grinch's skull.
Yeah. I saw you post this bad looking sauce.
Yeah. This was $20 at Kohl's, famous for their hot sauces. And it took me probably 45 minutes to find it in the store. I knew they sold it. Mm-hmm. And I looked it up and they're like, it's in our food section. I was like, but you don't have one of those.
Yeah, that's not like a department of Kohl's.
Yes. So I just wandered around for a really long time. It does look so bad, and it will be so bad, but it is sealed still, so that's something. Yes, at Kohl's, the department store, sold this $20 bottle of Grinch hot sauce.
They do have hot sauces there. I do know this about Kohl's.
And it wasn't with the other hot sauces.
Oh, they kept it
was
separate.
In a special Christmas section. that was in like it looked like it had been like culled through by a zombie horde, and there were like 2 jars of this left. And when I got it, the cashier was like, "Huh," and I was like, "Yeah. Correct." Like, look, I was like, I'm not going to explain to you that on Not Another D&D podcast, they often talk about the Grinch, and so I'm committing to a bit here. But
somebody else's bit.
Yes, someone else's bit. So that is a natural 1. 2 is queso sin queso hot sauce. 3, pineapple habanero hot sauce. 4, bourbon maple reaper hot sauce. 5, truff hot sauce. Now we're out of the hot sauces. 6 is caper juice. I feel like that one could also be trouble.
Yeah.
7 is Italian dressing. 8, garlic parmesan dressing. 9, spicy ketchup. 10, yellow mustard. 11, Dijon mustard. 12, Kewpie mayo. 13, jelly. 14, lime juice. Oh, I did not get lime juice out. That's one that's not out. 15, pickle juice. 16, Greek yogurt. 17, ricotta cheese. 18, honey. 19, chocolate syrup. 20, maple syrup. Because if I get a natural 20, it's celebration time. I had pancakes for lunch. I've already had some maple syrup today. So,
come back.
So yeah,
now.
It's going to be good times. Everyone's excited that the cat is here.
Yeah, he can't decide where he wants to settle. Okay, now we're leaving. Bye. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Hermes is a little detention whore. I love him.
My brain wanted to say Hercules, and I was like, that's not the right Greek hero.
Very close. That's Hermes.
Very close.
I have a couple more that wander around and might come hang out. I have 5 cats.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this about me.
I did not know there were 5. I knew there was more than 1.
I have 5. There's only 3 that like me.
Okay.
So...
That's fair.
Only 3 that ever come hang out, but Hermes
and
is
the
one.
2, just like
he's my emotional support animal. Like, we got the paperwork for him, kind of guy. But
nice.
The babies are just.
So he can go on planes.
I would never take him on a plane, but I guess if I had to, it would just stress me out more. Can you imagine taking a cat on a plane?
No, it would not be good.
No.
We have a Boston Terrier, and he's pretty anxious all the time. So he would also not be good on a plane. On good days, he's just like vibrating nerves. And the biggest eyes imaginable.
Oh yeah,
and I also
like the bulging.
I got a little Lego of him.
That's
off-brand Lego. He's got a little nub. It's very fun. And it came with a bunch of extra pieces because the pieces are the smallest pieces I've ever seen. Yeah. So my son was upset because our Boston has a white spot on his back, and he's like, it doesn't match. So I put some extra white ones on his back. But also, it hurt my fingers a lot, and I had to take a very long time to do it because the pieces were so tiny.
Yeah.
I was so excited there were extras when I realized there were extras, though. Because
have you ever tried to take apart something that's built like that?
It came with one of the tools that pops the pieces off, but yeah.
But even with those, sometimes the ones that are made to look more realistic like that, almost where it's a bunch of it's nightmare.
Yeah. I hope to know he's just going to live on my desk forever.
Yeah, as he should.
It took so long. The pieces are so absurdly small. Like, there's just like, I can pull one off because it's a little piece at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you make a piece that size?
a molecule of Lego.
And like, oh man, which one did it go in? It did go in that one. I got it right. And there are a bunch of them because obviously he's got like curved ears and curved eyes, and so they're like super weirdly shaped pieces as well. That you're just like, how do I smash this in? Nightmarish.
Oh yeah, no hell.
But well worth my hours of time.
That's cute.
And my poor dainty little fingertips.
The little calluses from Lego.
Yes, I've never worked a hard day in my life. My fingertips are not ready for that.
I feel bad though.
Yeah. Anyway, a really good reason you're here. This money that we're raising today, besides being for Doctors Without Borders, also could go to level up
your
artificer. And
I know Abria's already at 20, I've heard.
Abria's at 20. It's just so So stupid.
I mean, of course, Sabria's at 20. It's fine.
I think I have yours.
I believe I'm at
You are
12 if I did my math correctly.
I think that's correct. Yeah. Yeah. And I begged people to stop leveling up Abria. And not because I was like, hey, I don't want her to be 20. I was like, she's gonna be 20.
We're gonna get there.
You're wasting money. Like, you're going to now get her a point where, like now, where if we hit 12,013, whatever, like, she just won't get the level ups that the rest of the team gets. So, anyway, I'm going to do a very quick flash on the screen of what your character's line art looks like. And no one can see it. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted.
Exactly.
I'll hold it up closer if we get more money donated. Anyway, don't you want Haley to also be level 20?
Yeah, come on.
Let's do it. What other possible charity could you be donating to right now?
There's nothing else going on.
Oh, boy. I tried.
Listen, not to be like a bummer, but are we sure that all of our LA-based friends are going to be able to do the stream next week? Are we confident? Not confident?
No, we're not confident at all.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I did at one point this week, I Google how long do wildfires last on average to see if it was a thing where I was like, should we start planning a reschedule right now? And the internet was like, some of them last for a week, some of them 300 days. Yeah. And I'm like, well, that's a bit of a gap.
Not actually very helpful.
Yeah, because if I rescheduled to February and it's a 300-day one, it's still not going to be available.
Not so much. It's also like, imagine rescheduling this group of 7 people onto a day where everybody's free.
Yeah. We already lost Iffy to Off-Broadway.
Yeah. It's just not going to happen.
I think the only thing that saved us is like Brennan is going to New York like 2 or 3 days after, because the following week he'll be doing Tuesday night. He's doing a bigger show in New York. So like,
is that the Madison Square Garden?
The Madison Square Garden is Friday. That's Dimension 20, but he's doing bigger with Izzy and a bunch of like other folks Tuesday and Wednesday. But like, he probably doesn't, for that reason, he probably had like a light weekend that weekend. But yeah, that group will never be free again.
No.
Unless I'm in the dome at Dimension 20, which is not going to happen.
It's so funny because like UC does our annual charity stream, right? And it's January, which means we have to start planning now. And that stream is in June.
Yeah.
We have to send all of our emails and requests by March. Got to start planning our structure of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. How's that going?
The planning for the charity stream?
Yeah.
Boy, haven't done it yet. Need to.
Oh, man.
Been doing tax stuff, Jordan. I've been such a little businessman.
Oh, yeah.
Taxes.
I gotta figure that out. Because my taxes are going to be complicated this year because a bunch of places on the internet paid me more than the minimum amount you're allowed to have and not report.
I know. I have to reach out to
It was really cool last year when I hadn't cleared those marks. And they were like, "Did you make $600? I don't care." And I was like, "Great." And I was like, "Well, next year's going to be a problem, but that's future Jordan's problem."
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Mr. Run DMG is here. Hello.
Yes. Hi, Ryan.
You also
our
struggling
fearless...
with bad taxes.
Yeah. No, Ryan, you have not missed any sauces yet. You can always file an extension. That's true.
Yeah, but that's not until April. That's why I'm starting now.
Yeah. But also, it wouldn't matter because I won't learn anything
feel that.
Between like the time now. If I did it now or if I file an extension, it will be as late as possible where I'm still like, what have I done? Oh, no.
No, and I have like all my self-employment tax stuff because like YouTube and I have to make a bunch of 1099s for all my freelancers.
Oh, gosh. That's a nightmare.
It's like, it's not even that. It's just so tedious, you know? It's the things you don't think about when you're having fun on the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just here to have fun on the internet.
And I've donated a bunch of money to charity, which is great, and I'm very excited about it. But now I got to figure out, like, some of those like cleared, because like I think it's $750 is the like $750 is the mark. That's like anything under that we don't need a receipt, but anything over that you got to provide a receipt. And I've cleared that a couple of times where I'm like, oh, now I got to figure out how to get like a receipt from the Maui Foundation because there was a different wildfire that I donated a bunch of money to. Like, oh boy.
No sauces yet. Nobody's made Jordan
no sauces
sauce
yet, Calb. Everyone.
I'm level 12, and that's all that matters.
Yes. Everyone is level 12 except for Abria, who is 20.
Did Christina get up to 12 as well?
Yes, someone did. When I made a video, I was like, no one's bought a level for Christina. Someone immediately bought a level for Christina. Yeah. Actually, I think Brennan might be one level up.
That wouldn't be surprising to me.
Someone bought last night a level up potion of greater healing and 3+1s caps, all for Brennan. I was like, okay.
Yep. Yeah. No, I feel like I have a pretty good handle on how people purchase things for charity streams. All of this tracks. All of this makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the day of, I know we'll get some nonsense because people love to throw a wild magic surge at Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yes, they do.
I'm both excited and sad we won't have a deck of many things to draw from, because one, it would potentially instantly ruin my game, but I know how much people love to make him draw. So
people love to make him draw. They like making people draw around him.
Yeah. But yes, I am going to kill that donkey. The donkey now has a healing potion.
Oh, good.
Someone specified that the donkey has a healing potion.
Good.
So that happened. Britt, when you join... Oh, yeah, someone already answered you. Great. Yeah, you can just mute so you don't have to listen to yourself talk.
Which is what... echoing would be good stuff.
It's how I started the stream for like a solid 2 minutes. Mostly, I was going to like check, obviously like checking that the audio was working. And then I just left it on and was just listening to myself talk.
Is that fun? I was like, did you like that?
No, it weirdly didn't mess with my brain as much as it usually does. I think because it's such a delay from like talking to Twitch, that it's not like that weird like half a second one where it really just like breaks your brain as you're trying to speak. Yeah. It's so long of a delay that you're like, oh, this is fine.
You can kind of tune it out again.
Yeah. All right. Someone did just get our first sauce. Because now we're at 11-7. So we should do the thing.
Ryan, that's an insane suggestion.
Donate $1,000 reward to Power Word Kill That Donkey and $100 revive to Animal Companions. Yeah. I feel like Brennan won't care if I killed it. Like, if I kill Brennan's donkey, he's just gonna be like, yeah, that was fun. And if you were like, I bought you a revive, he'd be like, I'll save it. I'd be like, for what? It's specific for the donkey.
For the donkey. Like, no, but I might need it later for something else.
Okay. Sus Stream 2025. Shared window. We're nailing this, gang.
Crushed.
Let's watch our first video. It truly could be the only way to start a stream.
What's up, Jordan? Jake from Adventures in Ardia and Roll for Sandwich here. I do not envy you. I have imbibed a few bad condiments in my time. Let's see what you end up with. That is a 9. 9 is spicy ketchup. I mean, it's only fitting coming from me.
That truly is. Oh, that's so good. Okay, stop sharing. I did it.
That's my D20 tattoo I have is a 9. That's so cute.
Why a 9?
Because I took a bunch of friends to a tattoo parlor. We each brought our favorite D20, rolled it at the tattaoo parlor, and we each got the number we rolled. That. Amelia and I both have 9s.
Amazing. Oh, that's even cuter. We've got Whataburger spicy ketchup.
Are you making me wonder what my tattoo is? No, it's a 9. I'm looking at it.
I didn't think it wasn't a 9.
Is it not a 6? No.
Oh. All right. I do also have a tiny spoon. I have a bunch of shot glasses because last year I very quickly realized that after one sauce, the shot glass is done. I do also have the tiny scissor spoon. It's got blades for some reason.
Cute.
In case I need to Is it not a 6? That's very
9.
funny.
It's a 9. It's got the little dot at the bottom, so you know it's a 9 and
There you go.
everything.
So you can see that I'm doing it.
There you go. Catch up.
But I do have 2 shot glasses that aren't clear, but I was afraid people wouldn't believe that I didn't actually put the sauce in them. Which definitely, I don't know why you wouldn't, but anyway, cheers, gang. Thanks for donating to Doctors Without Borders. Whataburger. Just like you like it.
Horrendous.
I'm gonna probably need the spoon on this one.
Probably it's ketchup.
It was ketchup. That's pretty good, though.
Okay.
Hey, if this is a 9, today's not going to be bad.
No.
I'd say that, but if someone has rolled in that one,
You're fucked. Yeah, unfortunately. We'll just have to wait and see about that one.
Delicious, gang. Whataburger, spicy ketchup, down. Well, the thing is, I don't know what other people rolled. This could be all I drink today.
That's very true. It's just a ketchup heavy day.
Yeah. It's so that was video 1. We have 9 total videos.
I got a level? Level for Haley. Level for Haley.
Yeah. A level for Haley. Sauce time. Was the message on the thing. Hello, producer Liz.
Hi.
We're live already.
You're here.
In case you wanted a moment where you weren't live on camera.
Come back when you're ready. I still have to name my character.
Yeah. To be fair, I was talking to Amelia. We did like a little test to make sure that they could access the stream key that I gave them. And they were like, do you like, we want to put like character art up? And I was like, yes, we've got character art. We're going to put character art up. It will be great. And they were like, are you going to put names up? And I was like, I don't know the names for most of the characters yet. So also, hello, Britt. Hello, Liz.
Hi, Liz trying to make me
welcome to the stream.
Look bad by joining early.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Well, I thought for sure Jordan would have a nice little green room. You know, sometimes you join a screen and it's like
Riverside doesn't have that as an option.
Yeah, Riverside does not have that as an option, and this is the easiest way for me to stream because I'm bad at everything.
No.
Look, Amelia's not here to run the stream for me, so I can't do it.
Real? Too real?
Every other way gets complicated. That's just how it is.
It does, especially because I have videos to share. And that like makes like Riverside is the easiest to share a video.
Yeah.
You don't know how to use StreamYard. No, of course I don't. I can't believe you're surprised by that. I did take my Imodium this morning, so we're good. We're looking good, and I am ready with my off-brand
Pepto.
HEB stomach relief.
They didn't sponsor the stream. I'm so surprised. They didn't want to make a donation. Yeah.
Yeah.
The coveted Pepto-Bismol sponsorship.
Yes.
We dream of her.
Yeah. Oh man, I wish. Look, I interviewed Taylor. I think I mentioned this a little bit ago. I interviewed Taylor Moore this week, and Taylor and I had like a lengthy chat because I was like, "Honey, Magic Spoon. What's the other one that we just learned was a scam? Better Health.
Oh,
Better Health.
Better Health.
I was like, your big ones are gone. They're never coming back.
Yeah.
Medium level folks, that might be generous, but like the little guys, we're here still. You come to me, I'll lie about your stuff.
We'll advertise your scams.
Yeah.
I would not. I would not.
I mean, the fact that I'm on video saying that Magic Spoon cereal is poison probably means they're not going to hit a sponsorship up to be like, but what if you suddenly changed your mind? And instead of saying that, you said things like, no, I didn't throw away an entire box of cereal.
I liked it. And I ate every bite.
Yeah.
Is Air Up exposed, or is Air Up just a bad product? What were they exposed for?
I don't know what Air Up even is.
Okay, so Air Up is this like, it's for people who struggle to drink water. It's like a scent pod that makes it so you're smelling a smell while you're drinking water to make it feel like the water is flavored.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to like
not.
hack your
And
brain,
it's like a special...
right? To make it, yeah.
Yeah. because taste and smell are connected. And I guess I don't know how that would be exposed. Other than it's just like kind of a weird, maybe not functional product.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I was at South by Southwest 2 years ago, probably, and they had this product because they have like a whole demo floor. And they had this product that you put on, I don't remember exactly how, like you put on, it was like headphones and it mimicked chewing. So like it felt like you were really chewing, and they would hit you with a blast of a scent like potato chips or chocolate chips. And they said it was to help people who like needed to relearn how to eat if you had been in like a traumatic accident.
Sure.
But for sure, the real purpose was, what if you tricked your brain into thinking you ate?
Yeah. That's crazy. I hate that.
Yeah, it did make for a really great comedy show because Matt Besser is always at South by and does one of his improv shows. And they ask like, did anyone go to like the expo? Did they see anything? And a bunch of people, myself included, saw that. And so then they had like a whole sketch that they did where they were at a restaurant where you didn't really eat food.
Sure.
It was delightful. AC Lawrence, I've eaten right now just a shot of spicy ketchup. We are at...
Which you handled like a champ and makes me very upset. Like, there's 19 other things that could be worse. You were way too calm about the spicy ketchup.
We
were promised chaos.
I don't... Look, I own these things. I didn't have to go out and buy them. Now, except for, obviously, I did go out and buy Grinch hot sauce, and it is a natural one for a reason. The first ingredient is vinegar. You all three will have to vamp pretty extensively.
That was fun
if and when that
year,
happens.
Yeah.
It is important to note that I'm lobbying for the Grinch today. Like, I am specifically here paid by that organization to try and get you to check that whole thing.
Paid by the Kohl's department store where I bought this hot sauce.
Big Grinch.
Big Grinch in my back pocket. We're just dying to see that.
Maybe the Grinch himself. But yeah. This is great. Thank you all for joining me.
What a delight. How to get the Twitch stream chat on the side, so I just can't see the chat, and then when I open Twitch, I look blurry as hell, so I don't know what's going on. I hope I look okay. I don't know what's happening. All right.
You're all good.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
I fully have the chat open.
There is no way to have Twitch chat open in Riverside. You have to have a Twitch window open.
But it wouldn't let me scroll over to where the chat was for whatever reason. Like, it was just showing the video, and I'm like, help!
Weird.
I never... Look, you've come to the wrong place for technical help.
Unfortunately, me as well. I know so little about... And when Jordan was like, hey, do you have tips on how to run a charity stream? And I went, let me get you my people.
To be fair, that was what I really wanted you to say.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to say, here's how to do it, and send me a YouTube video on, like, OBS.
No.
People have sent me those before, and I don't watch them because I refuse to learn. I'm 41 years old. It's just going to be worse from here on out for the rest of my life.
Jordan's a 67-year-old father of 6, and he's not here to use OBS.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is my job to know how to help people like Britt, but I'm being paid by Big Grinch today, so therefore I can't. Nice. I'm not legally allowed to offer any other professional advice.
Yeah.
People in the chat now, if I stream from OBS, I stream like I am broadcasting in standard definition with like 2 black bars on the side.
That's fine.
Because I don't own my laptop, my work does, and so I don't have access to the thing that would make my camera be widest screen in OBS and only in OBS.
Wild.
Anywhere else I stream works fine. Couldn't tell you why.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
4-3
we spent a long time.
File on Jordan Brown must go so crazy. It's like the 8 to 9 hours a day of work that you do, and then like 10 million tabs open of like Dropout, preparing charity streams, sometimes going on Riverside. They must have so much fun with you.
I don't think they check, or they would have probably chatted with me already.
Would have something to say about it.
Yeah. But yeah. Hey, gang, anytime you want me to drink more sauces, the donate stream is ready for you to give money to. As we are going to continue to make light of a terrible situation, what other cause could you have to be donating to right now?
Well, yeah, I had a question about that. How much money should we say people have to give before I drink lemon juice? Like,
that is entirely up to you.
Can't search or anything, so
you don't. Yeah, you don't have to do
well,
it if you don't want
to. Well, I got my little
to.
well, technically it's an espresso cup, so it's not a shot glass, but it's the little like in honor of New York. I got one of those little like Greek coffee cups.
That's too much lemon juice, my guy. That is too much.
That is more than a shot, I believe.
I'm pretty sure it's at least 2 ounces, so that should be fun.
What could go wrong? Yeah, the tabs of random stuff we talk about. Oh, yeah, that does happen a lot, where someone will say something to me. I'm like, is that true? And I open up a new tab that just, like, lives forever on my computer.
Because you can't close tabs. You might need them later.
Right.
Who has the most tabs open right now?
Definitely not me. I closed a whole bunch this morning.
I can count what I've got open right now, just on this window here.
On my phone, I have 186 tabs open on my Safari.
Oh, boy. That's too many.
I'd argue it's 185 too many.
I have 37 tabs open on my desktop right now.
Oh my God.
Wild.
Which I should maybe split those into separate windows.
Man, I used to work with people that would have the most organized, color-coded, multi-screen situations.
Mm-hmm.
And my brain, it's like the Matrix to me when people are able to do that. Like the tab folders, oh my God.
I only have 14, but it's because my Chrome acts like a sponsor where it will like close inactive tabs for me if they're not used in 21 days or more. It just like stores them and it's like, I'm just gonna put them up here because you're hoarding again. So
that's smart though.
Yeah.
That is very helpful.
Also got, I always have a dimension, the D20 fandom thing open in case I need like character art. So like that's always open.
That makes sense.
I broadcast I do things in a really inefficient way, which is entire windows dedicated to a project I'm working on. So like if I'm working on a particular page, there might be 8 tabs in that one, but it's all just that. And then in theory, when I finish said project, I can close the whole window. Feels real good. But
that's so fair.
Yeah. It's probably not the best method.
It's a method, also, at least. At the very least.
Yes. When I found out grouping tabs in Chrome, I've already said I refuse to learn any new thing. I have that one tab, like the like extension that you can like collapse all of your tabs down into one. I don't know why I downloaded it because the only way I ever use it is when I accidentally hit it, and all of my tabs collapse into one, and then I have to go in and reopen all of them. I should probably remove it. I'm sure it's just stealing my data.
Probably.
Yeah.
Isn't everything?
Remember the era of YouTubers being sponsored by Chrome app extensions, and like every single YouTuber had a different app extension they were trying to sell you on? I opened a Google account I forgot I had from that era, and the amount of apps that opened with that Google of like Adblock and Honey and like 5 different ones, I was like, what's happening? You've all been tracking me for like 14 years? Dear God.
Yeah. Forgot I had Honey too, and then like all of a sudden like a bunch of things popped up and it was like all these different coupons and I'm like
Too much.
Well, this stream is sponsored by Honey. Hey, do you want your data stolen and not to give credit to the person who you tried to buy a product from and also not get a real coupon code? Honey.
Real.
I love it when the internet people I enjoy get stole from.
Yes. I love a good extension that just like takes the few cents that you would have earned from someone who trusted your opinion enough to buy a product.
Steals them away.
You'll love it. Yeah. give up on Jordan. It's like trying to teach a toddler something when their parents and other parents in the background with their favorite treat. That's right. Correct. I will never learn, and I refuse. We are at 11:07:30. I am immediately so close to dropping the amount that I do a shot for to every 100 instead of every 200.
Good. If you want to drink more bad sauces.
I do want to drink more bad sauces. I will also say I have a really exciting thing that I can't wait for everyone to see, which is Vic Michaelis hopped on Cameo yesterday for a hot second to donate money to LA Fire Relief. So I bought a Cameo for Vic to promote our Doctors Without Borders charity stream. It is 4 minutes and 20 seconds long.
Vic, my hero.
They false start and start over, I think, 7 times in the video.
Okay.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. It's so many of them going, okay, Jordan, cut that out. And then, like, continuing.
Oh my God, comedic genius.
Violently funny. I'm so excited for everyone to see it.
Love it.
I think it is too long to go up as a YouTube short, which is
Are you going to play it on
wild.
this stream?
I might.
If people donate up to the next $200 thing,
I have other videos
in the next
for people
few
to
minutes,
see.
can you play it?
Sure.
Let's do it.
But I'll tell you what, because we're going to drop down to, what's the thing? Why don't we just watch a different Vic video?
Perfect.
Because why not? It's 53 seconds long.
Okay, I'm sitting in my closet.
I want to preface this with I started watching every video to make sure they work.
Yeah.
And there's a reason, like, obviously, like, Roll for Sandwich needed to go first because this was, I mean, how could it not, right? I'm so excited to watch this one because Vic only, I'll let Vic tell you why.
Okay, I'm sitting in my closet. I only have a D100. So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to roll twice, and then I'll take the first number will be, because they wanted me to roll a D20. First number is going to be the second number, and the second number is going to be the first number of the letter. 0, 3. We're going to, okay, we'll see how this works. First number is a 0, so we'll put that up front. And the second number is 20, so we'll do 2. So 0, 2. So you rolled a 2. Congratulations. This is what you wanted. And oh well, at least there's money for Doctors Without Borders. Great cause, great work. Jordan, come on, huge. Thank you for your service.
That worked out so much better than I thought it was going to.
It should not have worked.
It should not have worked. For sure, when I saw it was 53 seconds long, I was like, okay, this is going to be them trying to roll inside of a 20, like 15 times on a D100 as they're trying. I cannot believe they got it in one. Also, I can't believe I have to drink a hot sauce now because that was a 2 according to
not the
Vic,
Grinch.
and not a. Yes, it is not the Grinch. It is queso sin queso.
Why did they only have a D100? You can't ask these questions of Vic. I'm surprised Vic had a dice. Any dice at all.
I didn't reach out to Vic at first because I knew from your stream that they didn't own a D20.
Dice.
Yes, and so I was like, well, it would be fun to get. And so, like, in the email I sent, I was like, hey, if you want to just, like, you know, use a D20, like randomize a D20 on your phone, totally fine, because I don't think you own a D20. And then when I got back a D100 roll, I was like, this is gonna be absolute madness. So yes, last year for Unprepared Casters we learned that Vic did not own any dice. I don't know how they have a D100.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's people in Vic's life that could give them dice if Vic wanted dice.
So many.
Yeah.
The access that Vic has to borrowing a dice, maybe more so than most people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would argue there's a studio full of dice that Vic could have just walked into for a minute.
So many of Vic's co-workers play D&D professionally for a living.
Vic could get pounds and pounds of free dice with a single email.
Yeah.
Real. So
If
real.
Vic went on the internet and said, I really would like some dice, people would send Vic thousands of dollars worth of dice.
Maybe we bring Vic dice in New York. Maybe that's the move, Jordan.
That's true.
A
They
single
will be
D20.
at the...
Just
yeah,
one,
they will be at
exactly
the
one
drop
single
out. Yes,
D20.
one. No, let's bring them the other D10, the D10,
Yeah.
so that
Okay.
they could properly roll a full D100 if they want.
He's like, you're missing part of it.
Yes. I can't believe that worked. I was so excited because I was so sure it was so long because it didn't work. Well, Vic, queso sin queso. What a... Well, this is not going to be good. Game.
You're going to have a great time. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Oh, no, smooth.
It's a little bit spicy. There's a little bit left in,
Ugh.
and we
so brave.
will finish
I
it.
hate that
All
you
for
do
doctors
this. You
with
can't
board.
just take whatever comes out of the shot glass. You have to.
Yeah. I'm not... People paid good money.
They did.
I'm not going to steal it from them.
Sean Evans, watch out. There is a new hot sauce, fearless host on the internet.
Yeah. Someone... after the Conan O'Brien Hot Ones...
Yeah, keep going.
And he did the, like, went nuts and, like, drank so much of the last dab. I was like, that's what I would do if I was on Hot Ones, because I wouldn't be able to not commit to the bit. And someone reminded me that on the sauce stream last year, I drank a spoonful of last dab. And I was like,
Sure.
oh yeah, I guess I've already done that on the internet before. So in anything, Conan stole it from me. And now he has the audacity to go out and eat lunch in Los Angeles. Did you guys see that story on, I think it was Radar?
Oh, yeah. He took his son out for lunch. The monster.
What a monster.
Oh, Brit's one.
Okay.
Did you see the story of Bill Hader joining a news team? He was trying to get back to his property because of the wildfires, and he like literally walked. It was ABC or something. He walked up and he was like, "Can I like come in? Like, like trying to get in?" And they're like, "Yeah, hop on in." Hopped on in. He was wearing a mask. They didn't know who it was. Dropped him off. They're like, "Oh my god, it's Bill Hader." Took a photo of him on the sidewalk like this.
That's
and
such a
posted it. It was
deeply
like,
Bill Hader
just-
move.
Right?
Yes. I'm surprised he
Incredible.
didn't do impressions of dead celebrities, because that is his favorite
He
thing in
loves
the
doing
world.
it. He loves impressions that no one else in the room is going to understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Bawjax, did I handle it as well as Conan? I actually did really well on it by absolute random, like, sheer luck, because the shot I had just done was Greek yogurt. So, like, my mouth was already cool, and it turns out if you take a spoonful of it and you just eat the spoonful, it doesn't touch your tongue. And so, like, I felt bad after, but, like, in the moment, it was just like, oh, I'm not gonna, like, have a full... like, my mouth is not on fire. What I just did now was spicier than that because of the strategy of spooning it into your mouth like a baby bird.
One might call that cheating. The Greek yogurt of it all.
Well,
That's
to
not
be
what
fair,
that's not what the viewers are going to donate for, Jordan.
the spoonful was supposed to be if we raised $2,000, and we didn't. But Smoking Glue Guns promised she would make me a giant chunk dice, which she still hasn't.
Get her.
I know.
Get her on this charity stream.
She
Jordan.
can't be here today because she's at a show.
Mm.
I did invite her to come on the stream so that I could yell her about not making me like $700 dice for free.
I know.
Britt, you look so like 720 to 1080p quality.
Yeah.
This is
You're
great.
back.
Yay.
You're crystal clear.
I'm so happy I bought that fairly expensive webcam for it to super not work.
Just how it
It's
goes.
the best.
So true. So true.
My wife and I do an annual rewatch of 30 Rock, and we recently got to the episode where the woman from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, whose name is Susan Sarandon, got it, gets out of prison, and she is in love with one of the writers, and she is working at like a fast food place, and they come in, and the guy has a blurry face. In the context of the episode, it is a reality show that they're shooting. And the guy goes, "Get me a waiver to sign. People need to know about blurry face syndrome." And it makes me laugh so hard every time. Every time it gets me. One of my favorites.
I love when they're in the restaurant, when she's dating John Hamm, and they're in the restaurant, and so she wants to prove to him that, like, people aren't nice to people that aren't good looking, and she, like, makes him cover up his face with the menu, and then asks for something off menu, and the lady's like, no, and what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, she was awful to you.
Oh, John Hamm. Yeah. She didn't call you sweetie and offer you free bread. Yeah. Oh, John Hamm, how I love you so much. St. Louis, the pride of St. Louis, John Hamm. Just my favorite, one of my favorite human beings on the planet.
He seems
one
so
of my
delightful.
favorite Americanisms. I'm gonna, Britt and I are, half of the stream right now, so I feel like I have legs to stand on with Britt here with me. Y'all love saying the pride of a city that I could not place or tell you a single fact about every person that has an ounce of fame beside them.
That's
and it's my favorite thing in the entire world.
John Hamm has much more than an ounce of fame to him.
No, but I'm saying it doesn't matter. It could be someone that was on the local news for eating a hot dog, and you guys are like the pride of a place in America. It's great. So much pride.
Yeah.
I'm from a state with very few people, so we do that with the whole state. South Dakota, we got the pride of the whole thing. You cannot be segmenting that up.
I would love to see, like, do you guys have, like, those, like, famous people from state rankers? Like, we have some of those in Canada where it's, like, famous people from Ontario, like, ranked the most famous person from Toronto is, like, Drake.
Sure,
like,
we could
where
find
would
lists.
you rank in your state's, like, most famous people? I'm so intrigued now.
Well, and the American cities do this fun thing where when you're driving into a city, there's a sign that's like, here's famous people from this city, right? Yes. I am from the largest city in my state, and the only person on that sign is our senator. That's it.
Doesn't count?
It's the one guy.
Also doesn't count.
Okay, this is now a charity stream to get Haley's name on the sign.
Yeah.
Please go to puthaleyonsign.org.
John Thune should not count. He absolutely should.
No.
He's,
definitely
I think,
not. Also,
just got chose to be majority leader, and, like, good for him. But before that, he was just a senator for many years.
Yeah.
And he's the only one on the sign.
It's also very funny in the context of, like, isn't there always a senator?
There's always two senators, which makes it so much funnier that there's only one.
He's from the biggest city, can you imagine? Mm-hmm. The only place in the state people are from.
The only place in the state.
Has nothing to do with, like,
Yeah.
The only place anyone's from.
I'm in Manitoba, so it's the same thing.
Have...
Like, if you're not from Winnipeg, then, like, you don't exist. What are you talking
about?
We hit another one.
Hey-o.
Are we ready for our next celebrity guest? The answer has to be yes, because I already hit play.
Hi, Jordan and friends. I'm so excited to make you take a shot of what the D20 says you should take a shot of. Let's see what you get. Ooh, that is a 14. Okay. Looks like it's lime juice. Well, that should be actually pretty pleasant. So you're welcome. Have a great rest of your stream. Bye, everyone.
Amazing.
Brett, I feel like you have to do the lemon if Jordan's doing the lime. I feel like this is the moment.
Also, I need you all to vamp because it's the only thing I forgot to get out of the refrigerator.
I was going to say, did you actually get that? Or
No. The Greek yogurt is still in the refrigerator because my son eats it every night, and I don't want it to be, like, unrefrigerated for a long period of time. All the other stuff is mostly stuff I eat, and I don't care how long that sits on. My immune system is fine. Anyway, I'm going to go get lime juice, and I will be back.
Wait,
I hope we have lime juice.
Can you hear us while you're gone?
No, I cannot.
No, we can just take over.
Yep.
Full
Goodbye,
disclosure,
Jordan.
this
Goodbye, Jordan.
is expired.
Oh no! Are there dangers to expired lemon juice? Probably fine.
Agree, water. Haley, what chaos do you have in store for the stream next week?
Here's the thing: is I'm still so scared of the stream.
I took an Ativan before this.
Listen, I think you're so brave. I think this is, like, the biggest.
Yeah. No, I've played with a lot of these people before for charity stuff, but, like, it's still so scary. My plan was to just show up and be Abria's bodyguard and have that kind of be my thing. And now Abria's level 20. And I was like, okay, so what am I doing?
Kind of hard to be a bodyguard.
What is the point of me? And I'm still going to do it. I'm going to be a bodyguard many levels lower
Just
than
Brienne
her.
of Tarthit.
You know what? I respect the game. I respect the game. I really do. Something inherently funny about being a bodyguard for someone that's extremely leveled up.
The world's most competent wizard, and I'm just a guy fused with a suit of armor going, I got you.
It's like Cody,
right here.
Night Angel.
Yeah.
A little bit.
The thing that I'm scared of with this stream is how many promises of chaos people individually promised Jordan in those like one-on-one interviews that were happening. I'm like, if you all agreed to this individually,
Same brand, twins.
Not knowing what's happening behind
Okay, I don't know
the
if you can
scenes.
see that.
I'm there to keep her from dirtying her
looks
hands.
so
That's
gross.
right. That's
Before I
right.
dump this on my
Abria's
computer,
wizard
sorry.
will not lift a finger.
That's right.
I'll be opening all her doors.
Yes. All right. We are lemon and lime. Cheers, Britt.
So
Oh
brave.
no. Oh no.
Easy peasy, gang.
Oh no. Yeah, you know what? That is expired. Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
Britt,
I'm
you can
okay.
leave the stream if you need to.
Oh, 2023. Okay, perfect.
Okay, so like a hot minute.
Just a little bit of
Yeah.
Like a touch.
So I'm just gonna like chug this for a second to turn my mic off.
Yeah. You take your time. You take what you need.
Oh my god, dude.
Yep. Look, last year I took a shot at Tabasco that I was. It was Haley and you. Rowan was here, right? Yeah. So there, you didn't have to just vamp by yourself.
No, it turned into a little impromptu interview from Rowan for me, which was fun.
Yeah. Because I believe I fully left.
You did. You had to go, and that was okay.
Yeah. I didn't throw up. But I did need to leave the room to cough a lot because vinegar is not a thing you should drink.
No,
as it turns out. When I was before like this year's sauce stream, I posted like, "What sauces should I get?" And someone was like, "Vinegar," and I was like, "I would just throw up."
Yeah,
like I need you to understand. Like, it can't be a thing that would end the stream. That's not fun.
Even like apple cider vinegar that people do drink.
We're at 8:45.
Oh yeah.
We're $5 away from the next sauce, so like you can't donate $5 because that's not an option. But if you gave a +1 to Haley to open a door for Abria's wizard,
I'm gonna open it so good. You got no idea.
Yeah, all of the entirety of the stream is going to be door-based puzzles. That's all we're doing.
She's not going to pull out any of her own chairs. She's not going to...
Oh, can you make them roll for every time they try to pull out a chair?
Stream lasts for 9 years.
Yes. I what was the... I will say, like, I love everyone so dearly. This is to the people that have donated. Some of you have asked for very specific jokes and things to be included, and they are not going to happen, and I am so sorry for that.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Make your charity stream run.
Yeah, Haley gets it. I can't remember that you wanted your magic potion to make someone's voice be weird. Like, that's not a thing I'm going to be able to do in the moment. Someone bought a +1,
hey.
I'm assuming for Haley. So we will...
You can pull out chairs.
You can pull out chairs. And if Brendan doesn't donate $1,000 to give someone a +100, I'm going to be very upset because that's just something that I assume that he does for every charity stream that he's on. And if not,
he didn't do it the first time we had him.
Brendan hates Doctors Without Borders.
But this last year, he sure did give Vic a +100 to like seduce a plant. I think
it was, yeah. Well worth it. We just did 3 or 4. What video are we on?
We did 4.
We did 4.
Isn't it cool how it keeps it highlighted, Jordan, so you know what you just clicked on?
But I've been clicking around and I'm not 100%.
We had Sandwich, we had Vic, and we had Amy.
And Vic. And Amy.
So now
we're
doing
4?
We're on.
Hello there. Let's roll.
Look at this sweet boy filming in not
in landscape and everything.
In landscape, no less.
Hello there. Let's roll a little D20, shall we? Oh. 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 Sorry.
End the video. Perfect.
Incredible. Yeah. That's the thing. Having no idea what they roll, like, I don't know when the video is going to end. Yeah, right. Let's actually look up what 4 is. Oh, boy. 4 is Bourbon Maple Reaper hot sauce, which I believe
Sounds friendly.
is worse than Queso Sin Queso. And I should have made it lower on the list, but
I should go check
see
if my
how we
lime
do.
juice is expired, because I can just switch to that if it's not. Well, if
You
they
don't need to
roll a
keep
14
drinking.
again, I want to, like, commit to the bit, Jordan.
Oh, hey, that was
Oh my god, Jordan.
that was so
oh,
liquidy.
No.
That's great.
Good, it's gonna
The
go-
Queso Sin Queso was really
It's gonna
chunky.
go all right down.
Yeah, this is easy peasy, gang. Let's see. What is the first ingredient? Distilled vinegar. Shit.
Perfect.
Hey,
at least they distilled it for you.
Yeah. I'm glad you can pull out a chair for a Brienne. The wizard spear desperately needs her chairs pulled
That's
out
what
for
I
her.
think.
Oh, like a champ.
Honestly, not that bad.
And now we're gonna roll out the
Yeah.
red carpet for you. This camera, this camera, this camera.
Yeah.
Tell the people what you have going on.
I tell you what, I was right. Queso Sin Queso should have been lower than that. That one was not as bad as Queso Sin Queso.
All right.
I have so far correctly ranked my numbered choices. It is getting me a little on the back end.
I was gonna say, here we go, number 2.
Yeah, but we're okay. We're okay. We haven't. I haven't even
telling us or
opened this yet.
yourself that we're doing okay, because we're good.
Yeah.
We're
Mhm.
chilling.
This is my favorite thing to do. This is my
great.
favorite charity event. It's so stupid, and I love it so much.
It's perfect.
The bad sauces. Oh, you missed
Oh,
so many
hello.
bad sauces.
Gayer than rainbows. Love your name. Also, welcome to the first time in the chat. You have missed 2 hot sauces, Queso Sin Queso and Bourbon Maple Reaper. A 14 as lime juice, easy peasy, and a spicy ketchup from Roll for Sandwich, which felt the most appropriate that Roll for Sandwich could do. Because if you don't know, Jake hates ketchup.
Oh.
Hey, great news, Jesse. I'm actively recording this on Riverside so I can post the VOD later. Because I thought things through this year.
Jordan knows how to do something.
Everything is content.
Bad news. I do have lime juice. However, I don't know if you can see that. It's expired June
Also
2024.
expired.
So we're getting better. We're getting
It's
better.
less.
Hey, that's closer. Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Probably.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Well,
Find
if I don't
out,
come
that's
to New
for
York,
sure.
you'll know why. They died from expired lime juice.
That's probably
Honestly,
fine.
they put you on the sign for where you're from for that.
Mhm.
Died from
That's
expired
worthy
lime
for it.
The pride of
Rude,
Edmonton.
no way.
Where are you from? I
That's
don't
so
remember.
rude. So rude. I am not from
Oh.
Alberta. How dare you?
If you're a Canadian and also offended, please donate and level up Haley now.
No, I'm from
be
Ontario.
fair-
But I live in Manitoba.
I could have named Ontario. That
Yeah.
is one of the other cities I can name in Canada.
Oh,
Isn't
no,
that the capital?
I didn't
No,
say
no,
it.
you
I
said
didn't say
Ontario, the
city, my
city?
guy.
It's a territory.
No, it's a province. Oh my god.
Oh, is Ontario not a
I'm
city?
gonna have an aneurysm.
Province.
Mm.
There you go. That's the words.
Again, if you are Canadian and you are offended, now is the time to donate.
Hey, American exceptionalism means we don't learn
Well,
about the
I
rest of the world.
color in your guys' maps every year, and also one year we had to do the state lines. And fun fact, some state lines are fucking rivers, and there's 3 of them right beside each other. So
Real.
yeah, super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a question in the chat about the donate link
Ooh.
not being clickable on mobile. Where can people
Oh.
find the link to donate, Jordan?
I don't know.
Mr. Liz
okay, someone
Kinston,
just
Jordan
popped it in.
Brown's looking out.
Thanks,
Should still be the
Nightbot.
Tiltify.
Yeah, it's the Tiltify link. You can
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
copy
Critical
and paste, I
kindness.
guess.
Jordan Brown Tiltify.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in all the places. If you can find a bio of mine on the internet, it should have a link tree that will be. It is the top link in said link tree.
Mine is too. I have it in mine as well, I believe, or I might just I don't know. I haven't. Maybe I have your Twitch, so that's probably not helpful at all. Never mind. Shut up, Brittany.
I will say, oh man, you know what I wish I had, and I don't know. Oh man, I wish I had the total for all of the TTRPG creators fundraising, because it's so funny, because it's like they're at like 12,200. Jordan Brown 11,890. And I'm like, the belt remains. Where's the belt? I can't see it on my screen. I have to. Am I pointing in the right? I'm pointing right at it. I can't see it on Riverside. I can only see it on Twitch. We are going to do a little bit of this now.
Yeah, you settle your stomach attached there.
Not sponsored by any specific brand.
Oh man, I mean, it's the HEB brand. Stomach relief is the product.
Grocery store.
It is a grocery store in Texas. A fantastic grocery store. Anyone who has ever lived in Texas loves HEB. I have desperately misses it. Yeah. They're also like a very good company. Like not only do they treat their employees well, but they do like good charity work of like, oh, the power went off everywhere in the state for a week and a half. Here's a bunch of food to people. Like they're good. It's good people, I think. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. It's the only place I shop.
I feel that way about
I just like to shout out really quick. Gayer Than Rainbow said, I'm Australian, and even I know that Ontario is a province, but also you're technically our cousin, so it's fine.
I was about to say Australians are our dear
tropical Canada.
Yeah, you both have the king on your money,
but
so
can't wait.
One might say.
Ottawa is the capital of Canada. You can see how I got confused. They both start with an O.
Yeah.
And did I just Google that? Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah, I heard you type it.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I will say, as much as I do the shit talking about not knowing Canadian things, I do an annual try to label an American map with my American friends, and there's not been a single year I've gotten it correct, even close. I think I can get 20 states, and that's everything else is chaos. One year I labeled a river as a state. That was fun. That really spoke a lot to my intelligence. So,
to be fair, there is a river that is also a state.
What?
There's more than one. I can think of 3 off the top of my head. There is a Missouri River, there's a Mississippi River, there's an Illinois River.
Illinois
all 3. Yeah, I'm from Illinois. Shout out Midwest. It's the Midwest kids on this side of the screen, on the bottom half of the screen.
Yeah. Chicago's in the Midwest and in Illinois.
Chicago is in Midwest and in Illinois. I'm 6 hours. I was from 6 hours south of Chicago.
Yeah, okay.
I'm from the St. Louis area, which is why John Hamm, Pride of St. Louis, means so much to me.
I was going to say, if you're from Chicago, I am also from a murdery place. Like, I live in Winnipeg, so a good murder to you. Yay!
Hey, a new person has joined.
Ryan.
Hello. Hi, Ryan.
I forgot to mute everything, and I'm hearing so many voices at the same time. How's it going, everybody?
It's great. We're at 11,000. Hey, Ryan, how much money has your entire charity raised?
Like you plus like maybe $700 at this point.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
I took a huge W by starting in December before Los Angeles burned to the ground. And if I was starting now, I would not have the same levels of success. But
it definitely is a damper. Also, like we had like really big plans. We were going to start planning in like October, and we started planning in October, and then I had to move in November, and that required like an entire month of me packing up boxes. So I was like went silent for that entire time, and we missed, I think, a window of planning that would have probably been pretty decent to have.
Yeah.
How is everybody?
We're waiting for Jordan to drink more funny things with videos from funny people.
Someone just jumped us to 11,915, which means, God, math is so hard.
That Canada America war in a bit, because Jordan said that I was from fucking Edmonton.
Thank you, Bajax, for the luck point.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for. Evidently, our
Donald Trump's on our side in this. We're coming for Canada.
This is the one thing I align with Donald Trump.
We're taking Panama, we're taking Canada, we're taking Greenland and Australia.
Really
we're taking all of them.
Is Australia in the conversation?
Australia is suddenly in the conversation for reasons that are not clear to me. Anything that is Commonwealth is coming to the United States.
Just Google the Geneva Convention for me. I'm not going to tell you why.
The sun will finally set on the British Empire and rise.
It's the American Empire rise.
Yeah. I don't think we don't have to Google the Geneva Convention. We already violated so much. It's one of the reasons why we're raising money for doctors without borders.
They had that meeting after we went to World War One. So, and it was a checklist of some things we did. Yeah, a little bit.
We are $35 away from the next sauce.
Hey.
That seems right.
Because
I don't know who's next in the video. Because obviously I named them roll and then a number so that I could see them without other people seeing who all I have videos from. But
35, you're correct.
The fun of this is also not knowing who you asked and who sent the videos. So even though you have like a checklist in your head, it's just all fun and surprises on this end. I'm just here for a good time.
The only two I told Ryan 2 of them, and they both have aired already. It was the first 2. It was Roll for Sandwich and Vic's somehow miraculous D100 roll that worked on one shot. I'm so upset.
I don't know if you saw it, but like right as Vic started to speak, an ad came up on Twitch, so I missed basically the entirety of it. I was so
missed the whole bit.
So angry.
So Vic rolled a D100 twice and rolled a 0 and a 2, right? Is that right?
0 and a 2.
Yeah. And so like first try was just like, all right, you got a 2. The end. And I was like, how did you do it? Like,
a bit disappointed.
The odds were so not in your favor.
Can we play the Vic video again while we wait for the next sauce from Gayer Than Rainbows?
Yeah, I guess so. The good news is I am recording this and I am going to upload it to the internets. But yes, we can watch Vic roll a D100 and work.
Okay, I'm sitting in my closet. I only have a D100. So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to roll twice, and then I'll take the first number will be, because you wanted me to roll a D20. First number is going to be the second number, and the second number is going to be the first number of the letter. So if it's like a 0, 3, we'll see. We'll see how this works. Okay, ready? First number is a 0, so we'll put that
There's
up front.
There's an ad on Twitch again.
No. Second number is 20, so we'll do 2. So 0, 2. So you rolled a 2. Congratulations. I think this is what you wanted. And if it's not, oh well, at least there's many for Doctors Without Borders. Great cause, great work. Jordan, come on, huge. Thank you for your service.
Well, everyone has hit another ad, apparently.
I
which
cannot
is
believe
incredible.
That.
Something about Vic and rolling dice just twitches like time to get some revenue in this video.
Yeah. Oh, Vic Michaelis is here, you say.
Yeah. Ad time. I mentioned this at the top for people who have joined recently. Vic was doing a fundraiser for fire relief by offering cameos, and I bought a cameo to promote my Doctors Without Borders one shot. And Vic recorded a 4-minute and 20-second video of which they false start and restart, I think 7 times. They think the one shot is called Umora, not that it's set because I gave them. I used every character I had in Cameo. I almost spent the $25 on Cameo to add more characters. But I just didn't know if it would go to Cameo or go to Vic. If it went to Vic, I would have done it. But yeah, oh man, it's wild. It's them just being like, like they the first time they attempt to spell my name, they say Gordon. Wait, no, that's not right. And they're like, please edit this out. It's truly so fantastic. And then a full 30 seconds of them just going, Umora. Umora? Umora. And I was like, this is amazing. This is so great. Absolutely worth every penny.
Each one a gift.
Yes. And at some point them saying, why didn't you just text me? I would have done this for free. And I was like, this is funnier. Because now my video has the word cameo on it, so everyone knows I bought it.
Very, very funny.
All right, we're still sitting $35 away from the next...
More bad sauce.
Next, potentially bad sauce. My stomach doesn't feel great. I will say that. The hot sauces have done their damage.
You're hurting him on purpose.
Yeah.
That's the fun of it. We're catching up.
That's the fun of it.
Green
Just
team,
popped out an
$225.
Instagram story to try and get people to come say hi and join the Canadian Brigade. Britt and I are sweating over here, so maybe that'll bring people in to donate.
You said green team's at $200?
Yeah, $225. Hot.
Nipping at my heels. Yes. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I can post about that, but apparently most of my followers are from New York, weirdly, so I don't know. So that I'm no help.
Yeah.
Did you all see? There was an interview of Brennan Lee Mulligan. I can't remember the was it the website or the magazine, but it's like Talking Out or something like that. Do y'all remember? Did y'all see that he's basically a monster in New York City, stomping through, like picking up cars.
I love it.
He looks great.
Did you see the video of how they shot those photos, which is so impressive? It was all in like a box studio essentially, and then obviously like everything is edited in, but like the direction that Brennan was given to be like, all right, pretend you're like a Godzilla kind of thing over Madison Square Garden, which ends at about your knee, so you need to kind of bend. Like, it's incredible. It's his mind, so good.
Oh,
I love it.
We've done it.
It gave such good Ferris Bueller vibes. Like, it was just like, oh, I love it so much. I'm literally gonna print one of the frames and hang it on my wall because I love it so much. Like, it's so cool.
Great news. Kaida gave $35. Thank you, Kaida. And then someone else gave another +1 for Haley. Just racking them up.
Cannot wait to use all those. Big circle.
And now I have clicked away. So I'm going to... 1, 2, 3. I have 4 shot glasses in front of me, which makes me assume that we are on video 5.
Yes. Yeah. BDG was number 4.
That tracks.
Yeah. Great. I don't have any idea who 5 is. Let's find out together.
Hey, Jordan. Hey, Doctors Without Borders. Hey, viewers. Let's roll. Oh. I think you're going to like it.
Incredible.
Amazing.
No.
That was a really satisfying dice. I just have to say that. That was like a coffee mug sized dice.
Oh, I'm not going to like it, gang. It is a 7, which is Italian dressing.
Not bad.
Italian dressing is great. This is just me every Thursday afternoon. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Slamming Italian dressing.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Why not?
Are you not doing Italian cleanses, Jordan? That's all you need.
Ryan gets it.
Exactly.
It's like the 2025 like fad trendy diet.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
No. There's chunks in this one.
Yeah. It's Italian dressing.
Oh yeah, baby.
I wasn't prepared for the chunks, but otherwise fine.
Okay.
We'll just chew that up a little bit.
Like
the thing you always want to do is shots.
Like little trip. Do you feel like you're in the countryside enjoying some wine and spaghetti?
You're in Cinque Terre, and you're just going through the countryside.
You're the Tuscan son living your best Diane Lane life. I think that's who that was in that movie. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
That's clearly Jordan right now.
Yeah. Party Wizard, please eat some bread or something after this. I probably will. Last year I just laid down for a long time. That's probably what's going to happen again this year. But we'll see. We're now $90 from our next sauce.
Woohoo.
And I'll actually look, because I'm not sharing screen, what 6 would be. I think 6 is really fun, if I remember. It is really fun. It's
Great.
I'll tease it's someone that 2 of us on the stream have played in a game with.
It doesn't really help. I need you to know that.
It should. Because the 3 of us played in a game together. And I've only played... guesses from the chat. Does it help if I tell you I romanced them
Yeah, no, I think I
in
got
said
it.
game? Yeah.
Would be exciting. Excited to see it.
Yeah. Alex Songsha? I did ask Alex for a video, and they were going to send me one, and then Los Angeles caught on fire, and they sent me an email, and they were like, hey, I don't think I can do this. And I was like, I'm upset you're emailing me.
Yeah, just ignore me.
Like,
It's okay.
yeah. Like, I want to be clear. I asked a lot of people that live in Los Angeles, all of them before the last week, and I did not send any emails the last week of like, hey, any chance you're free still? So, just to be clear on these things.
You're surprised that a Canadian took time to email you an apology
Yes.
for their inconvenience caused by a wildfire.
Yeah.
I fear that is the most deeply patriotic act that one could ask for.
That's fair. Sauce.
Sauce bust.
Yeah. I will say, I'm very tired now.
Your body's shutting down.
Yeah. I went to, shout out to BlackRock, also not a sponsor, but they have Fuel is their energy drink. Ooh, baby. Do I love me the amount of caffeine that is in that thing. And they put together these flavors. It's like almond, watermelon, and something, and it makes it taste like a pink starburst, and I don't understand how the flavors mix together to taste like that, and it is the greatest thing in the world.
How much caffeine is in one of those products?
I think the large one is like 250 milligrams.
Feels like
this was a small, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Did you ever
To me,
get to
that's
try
the American
the bad lemonade
Sorry,
that
go
kills you?
Yes, I did.
God, I
Yes.
miss the bad lemonade that kills
Can
you.
someone
I do too.
explain that
Yeah.
to me? I only saw
Sure.
the end of all of that, and I need to know what happened.
There was a
So,
you got it?
Yeah.
Magic potion.
Panera, the pride of St. Louis.
Okay, just really quickly, pause. What is Panera?
Originally called the St. Louis Bread Company, and then went nationwide.
Not necessary
That can't be
background.
real. That can't be real.
It's absolutely
It is.
real.
They're still called that in
real.
St. Louis. St. Louis
Yes,
doesn't have
they
any
are.
Paneras. They have St. Louis bread companies. They're exactly the same, but
Yep.
they refuse to call them Paneras.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a sandwich place, and they introduced caffeinated lemonades. BDG, Iffy, and I drank a bunch of them prior to PAX East, and posted a video about how we were drinking the lemonade that might kill us, so we didn't know if we were going to show up or not. But when they first launched them, they just put them out like every other soda machine in the US where you can get yourself a refill. And because it's a lemonade, some people were like, "Oh, I get the concept that it's caffeinated, but like, how much caffeine could a lemonade have in it?" And so they just kept drinking them, and then someone's heart exploded.
Yeah.
Someone
And
died.
that's the thing, because like
Yes,
Panera,
someone died.
People hang out at Paneras to like
Yeah.
do work.
Yeah, they're chill.
Occasionally, because it's a very neutral space. It's much like a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And I did that once. I kept on going back. Oh, like yuzu lemonade. And then I actually looked at a plaque that was on it that gave like because this is my 5th time up getting a lemonade. I was like, oh, what's in this? How much sugar should I be cutting this with water? And then I realized I had drunk the equivalent of like 20 espresso shots. It had more caffeine, I think, in a serving than a Monster Energy drink.
Why can't
Correct.
I taste color? This is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, more sugar than a Coca-Cola. It was not a healthy option.
Oh no, but they
So
were
delicious.
perfect.
So delicious.
When
Yeah.
that's what you needed, that's what you needed.
Yeah, when you took when BDG took the red eye from LA to Boston, he needed that caffeine. Now, by the time we got to them, they had moved the drinks behind the counter,
you
and
couldn't
had to
get
go and
refills
ask
anymore.
for refills. But we did a couple of those.
That is
Just
a
imagine.
crazy drink to drink on a flight. That's insane to me. Like, I can't drink caffeine on planes. I just it's too much. It's like I need to just like chill and try and sleep. Drinking one of those while stuck.
He wasn't. It was after he got to Boston.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
we went there to
mid-flight
have
BDG
lunch.
sitting
and,
there with like an extra large, just like
Yeah.
watching the flight radar.
Someone has talked about how St. Louis cuts their bagels, and that is a St. Louis bread company thing. That is where that started.
Slices?
Yeah, I don't approve of it. I will
Britt,
say,
have you heard about the vertical slice controversy happening at Tim
No.
Hortons?
Their food is garbage.
Are they
please
doing
tell.
it now?
No, this is major drama. Like, this is like Real Housewives level drama happening in Canada right now. So, Tim Hortons, you'd go get your bagel. I'm gluten-free, so I only heard about this through third parties, right? So, you slice, right? Goes in the oven, comes out of the oven. You get your topping. They wrap it up. They cut it in half. Okay, then you're delivered 4 pieces of bagel. We're all happy. They stopped doing that last step, so now you just get the 2 halves of the bagel.
It's annoying.
Oh, I don't see.
But
This
they're
is drama causing? That
No,
seems
because
fine.
if
to
anything
me.
changes, it's a big deal. But like, it's annoying too because their sandwich. I saw this tweet once. It's like, "Hey Tim Hortons, I dare you to cut my sandwich all the way through," because they never do. They cut the top half and you think it's cut, and then you go to, and then the bottom is like, and it's ciabatta, so it doesn't like pull apart properly. That's upsetting.
We have so little here. You have to remember, we have so little going for us as a national entity, so big deal. That's how they cut their bagels.
St. Louis.
Wait. Jordan, scroll
This
back
is
up to
awful.
the catch line here. The infamous vertically sliced St. Louis bagel is not an abomination. It's a brand new playing field for a brand freaking new game. I would like to burn this website down, please.
Serious
Hey, it's
eats.
Serious Eats.
I don't think we're being very serious.
It feels unserious to me.
Serious.
Hey-o.
But that was for you, Garen and Rainbows, who wanted me to Google it on the stream.
Awful.
But yeah, the idea that is, from what I understand, the idea is you bring that in to like a work setting, and then people can grab a little bit and like scoop like it's a chip and dip, which I don't hate in theory, but I do not want it.
Yeah,
in
Bagels
existence.
aren't that expensive. Like what?
Question Question: is everybody going to Rumble at the? Is everybody going to the
Gauntlet at
the Gauntlet at the Garden? Is everybody going? Has everybody had a New York bagel
Yes,
before?
I have. Yeah.
Okay. I'd say because I got a hot take. I think like people talk about going to New York for like pizza or whatever. The true thing to get in New York is a bagel.
They are
They're
so
way
much better. It's insane.
insanely
Like
better.
you can compare it. Like these bagels make the Tim's ones taste like cardboard, like even more than they normally do.
Exactly.
So, if you want another story of mild drama in my life that affects me deeply, I'm in every gluten-free Facebook group that exists on that platform. My whole Facebook is just gluten-free Facebook groups. Okay, it's the most amazing thing ever. Costco gluten-free, Canada gluten-free, New York gluten-free. They're all there. The best gluten-free food in the world, New York City, hands down. The best gluten-free bagel on the planet is also in New York City. So when I go, I exclusively, this is not sponsored, but it should be, Modern Bread and Bagel. That is the only place I eat at when I'm in the city for days. It's just gluten-free bread, and then I come home and I literally am like 5,000 pounds of bagel. It's insane. It's great.
So
yeah,
good.
So good. So when you see me at Gauntlet at the Garden hosing down some gluten-free bagels, just mind your business, everybody. You've been warned. You're on the
I'm
charity
gonna do
stream.
like I made
cut
a
this clip
map for
later.
our trip because you could like make your own like Google Maps and like make it put all the points on that you want to. But I'm gonna make one that's public that has all the spots that Brendan mentioned in that article, and then I can share it, and then people can make it their own and like edit it, and then put in, because I did one for us. It has like our hotel and Madison Square Garden and the airports and like King's Theater, so we know where everything there is, because we're going to the improv show too. So yeah, it's awesome. It's such a good thing.
So a public map coming to Dimension 20 memes.
Yeah, it's super good.
Haley, are you going? Are we seeing you there?
No, I've never even been to New York. It's very far away from me.
I'm look up. I'm like right above you in the map, and yeah. No.
Someday.
But I hope
Every
you'll have a
time.
lovely time. I'm sure it's going to
We'll
be
miss you.
very silly.
You got to go to New York at least once. Every time I have gone there, something seemingly not impossible, but just highly improbable happens. The last time I had my bachelor's party in New York, I was very tame. There was just a handful of people and myself. We were at a bar at like 1 a.m. A woman came in with her child. And like the child was fussy because it's 1 a.m. and this bar is extremely loud. She then picks up the child, orders a drink, and like has baby on side. And somebody comes up and like orders a drink, and the lady very casually goes, I don't know why he won't go to sleep. Usually he's always sleeping around this time. This bar is comfortably hitting like maybe 90 decibels. It is very loud in here. And then next to me, I see a person ordering a full spaghetti dinner at 1:30 in the morning.
Real.
All of these things happen in New York on a nightly basis. I live in DC now, and I've lived in DC for a long time. That doesn't happen in DC. It does happen.
I'm trying to prep my husband for the level of like minding his own business he needs to have. I'm like, if someone goes, hey, or what's up, or do you like, no, don't look at anybody. Do not look at anyone.
Yeah. Head down.
I have to say my best advice for the people in the chat saying their first time in New York City, go on Yelp, put your location in, and then go to food and put your settings to 5 stars, $1, and just walk around. That is the best use of time you could possibly do. Anywhere you go, you're going to find the cheapest, best food.
I don't know if this
best.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
My favorite New York trip was BuzzFeed had put out a list that was like the best walking foods that you could get in New York. And so I spent several days walking or subwaying to just those places, getting food, and then going to the next place on the list, which obviously was not the intent of the list. Wasn't like, go to Pomfret, get the French fries, and then go to Levain and get a cookie. Like, it was obviously supposed to be like, here's a place where you could get and then walk. And I was like, no. I've been to New York enough. I don't need to do sightseeing. I'm here to eat food until I am sick.
Perfect.
Real.
Anyway, Russ and Daughters, the best bagels in the history of the universe. I don't know if they have a gluten-free version or not, but I will tell you this. If you go to Russ and Daughters, it is fully a Jewish deli. If you are not ready to order when they call your number, you are going to be hurled out of the store by the other people around you. Like, they are not messing around. They are going to shout your number like 3 times. If you are not at the counter telling them what you want, you missed it. You're out. And it's perfect. That's exactly what I want. I want people to be rude to me.
Yeah, we went to a place like that, and my friend was like, didn't get her bagel, and so she was like, sorry, excuse me. And the guy was just like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Why did you throw a water bottle at my head? Like, he literally said that, and she was like, yeah, my bad, I'm sorry.
Why didn't you physically punish me?
Like, why didn't you commit assault?
A bunch of tier 1 subs were just gifted.
Lex!
Oh my god, want to see what I did last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning? So I was like, oh, here's my hotel. I'm going to search coffee spots near my hotel. And like, I don't know if you can see this. No, you can't. Anyway, it's just 1,000 upon 1,000 red dots of where all the coffee places. I'm like, you know what? That's on me. That's my bad. Just looks like a viral infection. Oh my god, fuck.
Throw a dart and hit a coffee shop. That's New York, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I wish?
What do you wish?
Tiltify had a password.
Yeah, I hate
option.
the. There
and
is
it
the
didn't make. log in every time with a passcode that they email to me.
Yeah,
like,
that is a recent thing. Last year it did not have that, and I hate it so much. You just hit 12K.
I just refreshed it.
Yeah.
Yay.
I should probably open it.
I don't.
Haley is
Which
level
does mean,
14.
Haley, you're now another level up.
14.
Because, yes. You're going to be so good at pulling out. Just think how good you're going to be at pulling out chairs with a 29 strength.
Yeah, imagine.
Just be hurling chairs across the
Yeah.
I have no idea how to change. I just realized it still says Iffy is playing on the thing, and I don't know how to change
You're
that.
lying to the people.
I changed it in description, but it's in schedule. All right, I need to figure out where schedule is at. Also, someone said to check something again. I'm assuming that means
we are at
the next shot. Okay. Great.
Hey.
Amazing. Thank you. Schedule. That's where it's at. Let's edit this, and we will change Iffy Wadiway to Taylor Moore. And in the most... no, it's not. Damn it. I was going to say really excitingly, I wasn't going to have to move him, but he is alphabetically before Brendan Lee Mulligan, assuming that Mulligan is his last name and not Lee, which is the actual case.
You know, if we raise $50,000 today, I want an ASMR stream of you just trying to update Tiltify Riverside, all of the things you use to do your job, because it's a thrill listening to you do all these things.
To me quietly trying to figure
muttering.
out how to do a thing.
I
All right,
love it.
let's watch Connie. What roll are we on? Are we on 5 or 6?
Leave 6 now.
We're on 6.
Okay. And then I have Amy's video open. Oh no, Carolyn's open video. Let's share some things. I will say, when Connie emailed me this back, he was like, hey, how PG-13/R rated can this be? And I was like, go nuts. So I don't know what this is, but we'll find out.
Jordan mother Brown.
Out the gate.
I don't actually know if I can curse on this, so I bleep myself out. You know what time it is. Open wide and get ready to swallow. That is a 19, which is chocolate 0. Have fun, Jordan. And I hope you're not putting your players through too much of a sticky situation. I hope you all continue to have an excellent time and keep those donuts coming. Oh, and one last thing. You're all trans now. And if you are already trans...
Incredible.
Incredible.
Have you got me?
Special
Absolutely
effects,
wonderful.
captions, editing.
Yeah.
That was
Connie is nothing
Oscar-worthy.
halfway. Not a single thing in their
Production
life.
value, for sure.
Yeah.
obsessed.
Sending these emails out was truly so fun and exciting because I was like, I know so many amazing people. And I didn't send any of them to the players in my game, which is Haley, why you did not get a request for one.
Yeah, because you hate me and you didn't want me to roll it. I understand.
Yeah. It's because you had already done me a gigantic favor by playing in a game for 3 hours that I was going to also be like, hey, will you also roll
And
a
I
dice
would've.
on camera for me?
And I would have. So
I know you would have.
So generous.
All right. Oh, we poured it off camera probably. Oh no, you can see it on the Twitch. We're fine. I can't see it on Riverside because this windows are now so small, which is fine. This is not the easiest one because maple syrup is the easiest one. But cheers. Thank you, Connie. An absolute a treasure and a joy.
So true. Oh, this is a hard one. Is the chocolate syrup going slow or like sticking to the?
It's. I mean, it's mostly gone, but it did coat the sides. We will spoon out the rest because it's chocolate. So why
might
not?
as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is an enjoyable one.
We're good.
Enjoyable video.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Connie.
So what's the next goal we have to hit now that I'm actually following the stream and I know what's happening? I've just been here on Vibes the entire time.
We're another $50 away. 12,150 will be at our next shot. So,
is Hershey's
counted as actual chocolate? Well, I will tell you this. It is Special Dark, sponsor of the stream. I'm just kidding. The first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup, so I don't know if it counts. Then corn syrup, then water, then cocoa processed with alkali. So eventually it gets to some chocolate stuff. Then sugar.
It's chocolate. No,
it's
broad umbrella chocolate, not
Oh,
purist
you're not wrong.
chocolate.
It does not say the word. Oh, no, it says mildly sweet chocolate on the front. I was going to say it doesn't say the words chocolate on her. Here, it does say Hershey's syrup, but it does say chocolate. It's just in much smaller letters. Yeah.
How you feeling? Was that that's the fifth sauce? Sixth sauce? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 6. We're 6 in. I feel great. Look, if I don't have to drink from this stream is a huge win for me. Because this is a nightmare.
Again, I am being paid by Big Grinch to make sure you chug the entire bottle today, so the stream will not be ending until we see a clear Grinch container.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. It definitely wouldn't kill me.
Let's say you do a shot of the Grinch. What are your plans for the Grinch sauce after the stream? Is it going to be a part of the family? Is it going to stick around for a while? Is it...
What happens if I drink? I'm not going to take it back. I bought it like 2 months ago, so like I don't think I can return it. But like, I mean, it's probably. I'm assuming it tastes like Tabasco because its ingredient list is very similar.
You'd have to assume.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's not a terrible hot sauce, so I guess it. Oh man, it's gonna have to go in the fridge though. It's gonna take so much.
Save it for next year.
Yeah. I mean, hot sauce doesn't go bad, right?
Vinegar should be fine.
I will say, a lot of the sauces on this stream were featured last year as well, because we don't go through hot sauces very quickly, especially the hot ones, First We Feast, whatever they're called, hot sauces, because they're very spicy. A little bit will do ya. Anyway, just in case. I will say I just looked at Roll 7, the video, for anyone who wants to see it. It is someone who has been on Dimension 20, which doesn't narrow it down a lot, other than obviously it's not Brennan, Abria, or Danielle, because I didn't ask the people that are on the stream. So, hey, Aman EKB, I know sauces go bad. It was a joke. But thank you for looking out for me. But yes, at some point someone could roll a nat 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
There are how many videos left? 3 videos left. We have 7, 8, 9.
Story, Jordan. The nat 1
7,
will
8, 9.
appear when the stream needs the nat 1 to appear. I have all the faith in the world.
I will say the person I have saved for 9, arguably the most famous person I got, and also would be the most appropriate to roll a nat 1.
I'm excited to see who you think the most famous person is that you got to agree to do this. That's going to be an exciting.
Was this person on Star Trek?
It is. I will tell you this. I only asked people that I've interviewed because I have their email addresses.
Okay.
I was not jumping into random DMs to be like, "Hey, we've never spoken before," but
sucks to go into random DMs.
My fetish is people rolling a dice, and I get to drink a sauce. Would you be so kind as to help me with that endeavor?
Oh man, I love how many people are guessing people that I absolutely do not know how to get a hold of. I really appreciate how much bigger you think my reach is than it
is. Is it Chad Michael Murray?
Oh, I wish
going.
Don Cheadle is a reach, I feel like.
I feel like Don Cheadle is a reach. But yes, sorry, Gayer Than Rainbows. A nat 20 is maple syrup. It is the greatest thing you could possibly drink. I had some on pancakes for lunch. It's the best. Shout out to Costco's organic maple syrup.
We should bring you some real maple syrup.
Hey,
when we fly down.
Product of Canada, calm down.
No, just like some real nice homegrown maple syrup. There's like some.
This is the ingredients: pure organic maple syrup. End of list. I'm
gonna bring a nice bottle of. Are you checking a bag?
No, I would never check a bag. What do you? You think I'm a plebe? I'm checking a bag. Gross.
I will bring a package to New York City, and then I'll mail it in the American mailing system, so I don't have to pay the international
glass
fees.
Maple Leaf bottles, like the really fancy ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know me.
I will say, like, the Costco has another maple syrup that is in a glass bottle, and I bought it because I am
Pretentious?
what's the right word? Posh. And
Posh!
Yeah, pretentious. That's the right word. And it is not as good as their plastic jug, and I was really bummed about it. Because I was like, it's got to be better. It's glass. I'm also very upset that, is it Canada that changed your grading system? Someone changed the grading system, and it makes me very mad.
That's what I was about to say. Like, you get the... Anyway, we don't need to get into the politics of maple syrup production. They've already reached my amount of Canadian things I can talk about in one stream, so that's it for me. We'll save that for the next Doctors Without Borders syrup shot marathon, whatever this is called.
But someone is in the chat saying Vermont maple syrup supremacy. So
you know what? Vermont makes great maple syrup. No, they do, because okay, I'm not going to get into it, but no, we're not going to do this on this stream. If we get another shot down in the next few minutes, then I can get into the politics of Vermont maple syrup and Nova Scotian maple syrup, but that's not happening right now. Y'all will simply leave the stream if I.
Did you watch that show though? Like
Mute me at any time.
I think it's called Sticky, and it's like
maple
about the syrup heist. Yeah, so funny.
Yeah. It's on Prime Video. Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, it's a real, it's a fictional show, but based on a true maple syrup heist that happened in Quebec.
Canada is such a charming place. It's hard to believe it's real sometimes.
Yeah.
Our sticky adventure in America is when a molasses factory exploded and caused a really slow tidal wave that had a lot of casualties.
Did you see the Puppet History about that? So Puppet History episode about that? Oh my god, hilarious. It was awful.
Yes. And in the summer it would smell really good. It would
made
make
a horse
people cry.
puppet that was like covered in syrup. It was so upsetting. This is really funny.
Oh no.
Golden syrup.
Gang, we're $50 away from our next video. My brain has stopped working. Oh, I shout out to someone who just redeemed Hydrate. Who is 8? I know who 8 is. I know who 8 is. I don't have to open it. I remembered now. It's a good one too. But they're all, I mean, presume. I have no idea what the videos actually look like. I don't know what anyone said in them other than at the very beginning, a lot of people said my name. And that was when I stopped watching. Because, like, great, the video plays.
Are people dressing up for the New York shows? Yeah. I'm seeing folks in the comments also saying they're going.
I'm doing Sophie Bikes, and my husband's going to be my Dale Lee. And then there's also, I'm going to shout out D20 Cosplay. They are doing a meetup like a few hours before the show, and there's going to be like prizes and stuff. So if you don't follow them, and there's an RSVP Google Doc you can fill out. So yeah, definitely go there. And it's literally like 9 minutes away from the venue. They even have like a map for like walking and stuff. So if you're not following them, follow them because they're awesome. And then you can also submit your cosplay to them, and they'll share it on their feed. Yeah, they're a group of 3 people, and they're incredible. Amazing. So yeah.
Ryan, are you dressing up?
I don't think so. There is something tempting about just getting covered in Greek yogurt and shaving my head a little bit and just going in. Yeah. But we'll see. I don't know if I have any like solid gear to dress up without having to like go out and buy a bunch.
What about like a Santa suit and you can be Wally Claus?
I did actually just think about that.
That'd be really cute.
I'd be like so happy.
Well,
there's 4 of us all going, and last night at 2 a.m. we decided that we were all gonna go as Barry variants, black T-shirts that say Barry with a number and shades. So I'm thrilled at that level of costuming to pay off. Like Perfect. It's the right amount for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
So now I have to decide what number Barry I want to be.
Sophie's easy because she's just wearing like, I just have like leopard print like leggings and like boots and a red belt, and then like I'm wearing like a black shirt and hoop earrings. It's super easy to do, so yeah.
Perfect.
It's just the eyeliner that gets tricky, but other than that.
Real.
a bunch of people were like, Jordan, you should dress up as Galeer. And I was like, no. Once again, I am too conceited for this. There is a distinct possibility that some of these people I will meet for the first time in real life, and I will not be in a bald cap and covered in yogurt. I'm so sorry. I cannot. My ego cannot handle it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys want to hear how fragile my ego is? It's great. Last night, my wife and I went to see Improvised Shakespeare, which is here in Austin, Texas, last night, and it is here tonight, starring one Ross Bryant and a bunch of other folks. Anyway, we were getting pretty close to kickoff, and I was like, no one has recognized me. This is very upsetting. And I was like, God, I hate how much this is bothering me. Anyway, then someone walked by and they're like, hey, I love your TikToks. And I was like, yes, we got it, baby.
I do the same shit at Renaissance fairs. Don't even worry.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say a couple of people online were like, we saw you. And I was like, you should have said hi. I need this validation. Like, come over and say hi to me. I need my wife to know I'm famous.
There was, it was at PAX Unplugged. My wife came on the floor for one day. I was able to negotiate a single day on the floor of PAX Unplugged. And that was the day I believe that like 3 people came up to me and like recognized me. And I was like, this is so validating, because my wife like believes in what I do, I guess. Like, she doesn't think I'm lying, but there is like this kind of like, oh, you're just like an online person. Like, none of this is real. And that was like, perfect. Could have asked for better moments either, like a bunch of people. And then also like meeting other people that like, in the space, that's also very validating. It's like, see, they're real. It's not just like faces on my phone. I'm a real friend.
We're thinking about doing a brunch too on Saturday. Well, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna start a group chat on Instagram and be annoying. So
love. The first time that anyone ever recognized me in public, I was with my mom and I was like, yes. See?
Yeah.
Excellent. What more could you ask for than your mother being like, oh, you're doing a real career.
Times my mom has asked me how much money. She's like, so do you get like money from this? I'm like, Mom, it's memes. No. Like, you don't understand. No. Also, Canada, we don't have like the creator fund or whatever, so no. Just flat no.
No money, all of the trademark violation reports.
Yeah.
That's what we get.
To Yarmir in the chat, please don't scream anything in my direction in public. That will terrify me. Please come up and say hello. Don't scream at me. Also, we hit another sauce.
Sauce.
And let me hit the share button. That's a famous person.
Hey, Jordan. It's me, Rashawn Scott, and I'm here to roll for you because what you're doing is disgusting, but it's for a good reason, for a good cause. And I rolled. A.
Oh, hey.
That means, buddy, you're taking a shot of pickle juice. Honestly, not that bad.
Amazing. Amazing.
I was not prepared for that.
That's perfect.
I loved Rashawn's character on Burroughs End. I think it's still one of my top favorite Dimension 20 characters to ever.
The insistence to get her church lady hat, like I love it so much.
Unbelievably passionate. So good.
Oh, I did not realize what time it was. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave at 4 because we have to shop for TVs today, and I totally forgot about that. So.
I'm leaving after this shot as well. I got Unprepared Casters recording in just a little bit.
Oh, that's very fun. I've heard of that show. What are you guys recording? Is it a new season?
Yeah, we're starting our next season. Doing our
That's right. Aurora Protocol is over, and the next season is coming up. Look, I'm familiar with it. I'm on the Patreon. Have I listened to it? No.
Hey, you don't have
to. But I give you money every month. When I need your followers to also give me money.
Come pitch your streams on my Patreon exclusive Discord.
Correct, yes.
Amazing.
That is a thing that I have done now more than
and it's
once.
Good every time.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone.
You got
juice.
Pickle juice.
No,
easy peasy.
What kind of pickles here? We talking classic?
Yeah.
No, also, as is everything on this stream, HEB brand,
Yes.
Pickle Me Dilly.
Solid. I've had those. Solid choice. A great vintage, if you will.
Yeah. Ryan, you've lived in San Antonio,
Yeah.
so you know HEB, the greatest thing in the history of the world.
It's really good. It's a similar vibe with people in Texas and HEB as you get from people with Florida in Publix, if y'all are familiar with that store. People are like ride or die.
Yeah. They also make fresh tortillas in store, and like that's just the best.
They also make sushi.
It's so upsetting when you come in. Yeah, they also make sushi that is way better than it should be.
It's way better than it should be, but also it really begs the question, can you just wrap things in seaweed and call it sushi? There is versions of, there's like the San Antonio roll, I believe, that just has like crumbled up spicy Cheetos on top of it. There's some weird choices being made.
Oh.
America.
Haley, do you see Marigold Twitch in the chat? I'm getting caught up on UC now in a few months, and I've gotten to back again.
That's our Wander homework. That is a really sweet one.
Is that the one with Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan and Christian.
Yeah.
Sweethearts.
Shout out to Super Dylan.
Shout out to Super Dylan. Ugh. Super Dylan plays a sugar glider in that arc.
P-Tower.
I love that.
P-Tower.
All right. People who have to leave, thank you so much for joining. Haley, Brett, absolutely lovely. Brett, thank you for poisoning yourself with expired lemon juice.
I actually poured my lime, so I'm just going to do that now.
Oh, no.
Real quick.
Go for it.
Lime time.
Yeah, real quick.
Lime time.
Juice.
Oh, no.
End the stream. Cut the feed.
Bye.
Oh,
Thanks for having me. I'll see
Brett.
you next week, Jordan.
Bye, Haley.
Bye.
Oh my god.
And then there were 3. And now the Canadians are outnumbered.
Now I shut up permanently.
Also, this comment from Nabadger, your favorite grocery store is Central Market. I hate to tell you, that also means it's HEB, because Central Market is the fancy HEB. They're same
fancy
company.
HEB. Yep.
I feel like I have to sit up higher in my chair now that there's 3 of us. I'm just like down to your shoulders over here. Hello.
Ryan, obviously you can see I hung up my belt in the background.
I did see that. Very nice.
So this is such a bummer. My brother-in-law, it feels so weird to say. I know that's what he is, but it feels weird to say because, anyway, got me this really cool neon sign that says on air for Christmas. And like really thoughtful and really cool. And I hung it up where the belt is and I turned it on and it looks like the sun is behind me. You cannot read any of the words on it. It's so bright. And now I'm like, I don't know where to put it now because I can't put it anywhere behind me. You won't be able to read it, which is just a bummer. I want to be able to put it up.
I mean, should you put it outside of your door so you like flip it on when you're recording?
Yeah, that's we had talked about that because obviously periodically my son will just burst into my room and I was like, yeah, for sure. If he saw the light on, that would slow him down. It would not. He's 3 years old.
What's that meme from Arthur of DW that's like, what's that sign? Like, I can't read that sign. I don't know what it says. That's your son. I butchered it, but you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
I'll send
I don't know. I don't know Arthur. I'm too old. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fine.
If we got some lighting contrast in your room, then the sign would be visible.
I tried. I literally, like, my ring light that is just off camera that is the flashing red that's behind me, I put it next to it as bright white as I could directly against it, and you still can't read any of the letters.
Oh, interesting. Thanks for giving my brain a problem to chew on for the next few weeks. I'm going to have to find a way to change your entire lighting design to make that work.
I love it. Because I also was trying to figure out if like I could put said light, my ring light that I'm pointing to that I think is off camera. Oh, definitely off camera. Because now we're like thin on Twitch instead of expanded. Anyway, but
what if you had a smaller light lighting you and more darkness behind you, if that would be enough to make it work?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I changed. I know everyone here's for lighting design tips. I know that's why we've all gathered today. I changed the way that I light the back of my room to make it actually look pink before it was not doing that. So
My
No, I'm just
lighting
blinded all the time. That was a trade-off.
has been provided by the United States government from the 60s, because I am staying at a hotel on a military base currently.
Wow.
Amazing.
That has the same aesthetics as a Red Roof Inn that you would have found, or a Motel 6 you would have driven to in the 60s. And that's the last time it was probably updated. They have great Wi-Fi now, so that works out to be
That's good.
decent.
Well, you know, when they were designing those, they were thinking about the invention of Twitch. That was a top
Streaming
thinking
aesthetics.
for them.
High on the list.
Yeah, for sure.
There is a strange contraption here that I've never seen anywhere else. It's in the bathroom. I thought that this thing had like a fan like all bathrooms do. It kind of does. What it is a giant heating element that gets red hot like an oven and then blasts maybe 150-degree air into the bathroom.
Oh dear.
Don't know why that exists. This room is already
Terrifying.
stiflingly hot in the middle of winter. But that's the first time I've ever seen something like that. It is also sounds like a jet engine taking off, and it's maybe also from the 60s. My wife left it on this morning thinking it was a fan, and I took a step into the bathroom and nearly passed out because it was maybe 200 degrees in there. It had been on for an hour.
Oh my god. That's why? Why?
Good question.
The questions we'll never have answers to.
Some contractor said it was worth it.
Air dryer stuck to the wall.
Honestly, maybe that's what it is.
That's what someone said in the chat.
To dry your laundry. That could be it.
Could be it.
Could be it.
Or to just be a convenient place to start fires on base all the time.
Yeah.
Jordan, what are you reading over there? Where are we checking in at right now? Are we alive? Are we struggling?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah, pickle juice settled me right down. Stomach doesn't even hurt right
Net zero
now.
now.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the Tiltify, waiting for someone to just one level up, and we'll do the last two videos and two more shots.
Can you tell us now that Haley's not here, can you tell us a secret about what you have in store for next week? And if Haley's listening or anyone else is listening that's playing next week, mute yourselves.
Yeah.
Tell us a secret.
Oh,
it's
man.
just us.
What is a secret for next week? Oh, I can tell a secret for next week. So when we first started the what's it called? The charity thing, right? Wait, do we have 3 videos left? No, 7 was Rashawn. Great, we have 2 videos left. Anyway, when we first started the Tiltify rewards, I don't know what I'm doing. So I turned on rewards that should have been only day of, which means someone bought Spawn Random Monster, which obviously not super helpful before the stream.
Right.
But because someone did buy it, I rolled to see what it would be, and it's a Hydra. So I can tell you, I don't know that we'll kick off with a Hydra, but at some point I have a Hydra locked and loaded to fight the things.
Hydra is a pretty good monster. What is that's a great monster. What is the dumbest thing you have locked and loaded?
Great question.
I don't know if this is the dumbest thing. It's my favorite thing I have locked and loaded, which is Rashawn, or Danielle's character is a sorcerer of Gauthmai, and part of like that in The Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One is they're from like royal houses, and so the idea behind her character is that basically like royal house, but like black sheep kind of thing. That's why she's out doing this like nonsense and not just being like fancy royal. But part of the pitch to her was that she would have a LeFou that just follows her around and does whatever she wants. So she has a bag man that just follows her around, and I'm excited for. Yes,
I love that.
This is gonna be so silly. I can't wait. The chaos is just so good.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Flumph is on the random monster table, so you could have a random monster Flumph show up and have a Bria, a level 20 wizard, have to deal with a monster that has 8 HP. Like, it's such a silly thing.
They're such silly little boys too.
Yeah. One of my favorite things, because it's Haley's, it's the Unprepared Casters random monster table, and I was looking through it, and one of them is like a noble parentheses just confused. And I was like, yeah, perfect. Like, what an absolutely perfect random monster to have show up. Do I have that? Yeah. Yeah. Noble. Yeah, it's a 6 on that is noble parentheses confused just a guy.
Perfect.
Just a guy.
But yeah, it ranges from a 1, which is a flumph, to a 100, which is a Tarask.
Ooh.
Everybody loves a Tarask. It's a great.
So,
I mean, they're gonna be level 20, and if they can fly, Tarasks are become very manageable at that point.
It'll be fine. I fully expect Abria to be able to one-shot a Tarask with the multiple legendary magical items that she will have at that point.
Oh my god, yeah. Are you doing 2024 5e or standard 5e? I can't remember if I asked you that.
Standard. I'm way more comfortable with that. And I think everyone is just like way more comfortable with it as well.
There is some wildly broken stuff in 2024. I played a game with smoking glue guns, and there is, I can't remember, it's like it's not a staff, it's a rod. It's like the devilish rod of something. And you can use it once a day to cast a spell and then do max damage with that spell. It does not say that it's for like a minute. It says for the duration of the spell. So there is, was it summon minor elementals works differently in 2024. You don't summon little imps. You just have an aura in which you do extra d4 damage. If you cast it at 9th level, you're doing basically like 15 d4, and it maximizes it. So every time you hit, you are doing like an additional, I believe she was doing an additional 70 points of damage on each hit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just brutally broken stuff. I have no idea when they're going to fix it.
I don't understand, as someone who doesn't know a ton about like the publishing and updating of these things, I just do not understand how they publish things that broken. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just checks and balances. Like, is it like let's like cause some chaos and like see if people pick it up, or like where'd that breakdown happen?
I don't know if we want to make this the talking about Wizards of the Coast's editorial process. I do know a little bit why that happens a lot, but it's because they don't have a lot of staff writers. They always hire outside people, basically contractors, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But when you have multiple contractors that don't really have a lot of communication with each other, and then there is no like true handoff of information between, because they might bring in a contractor early in it for an early revision and then bring in a separate contractor at a later revision to like handle balance. They haven't talked to each other. And even if like the first contractor talked to Jeremy Crawford about, hey, you should really like add something to this one spell. I put 5 minutes into it because that's all the time you allotted me. I needed 10. There's something wrong with that. If you could tell the next person that you handed off to about that, Jeremy Crawford is like one person who probably has a billion of those things. So they've always made broken products because it's really hard to like think of every outside case once like handing it to like a million people. But their editorial process has gotten relatively bad recently because it's a lot cheaper to hire contractors instead of having a full on like salaried staff that's always talking to each other. It's capitalism. Capitalism is always the bad guy.
You just watched me filter multiple thoughts that you just summarized with the word capitalism. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining that. That really helps color in some things I've been wondering. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's not really the contractor's fault either. They do great jobs. No. I know people that have written on the projects. But like there was a gentleman, Panzerlion, who wrote a really cool supplement that was included in one of the, I can't remember which one of the books, but it's like an anthology book they've done where it's like a bunch of smaller adventures. He handed in an adventure. The editorial staff gets their pass on it and basically can change whatever they want at their own will because you don't own the product anymore, to the point where Panzerlion basically asked for them to take his name off of it because it no longer represented the module that he created for them.
So sad. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Put so much work into it. I don't know if I have. I don't even know where it would be. like looking around my office, it's truly a disaster. No, I produced a huge conference last year, and one of the things that we did that was like someone who is incredibly intelligent came in and was like, hey, I want to make a custom one shot for a part of the event we're doing that's like you could kind of do anything you want in the venue and we can have tables playing. I was like, I have literally so many things I need to do that impact the entire scale of the event we're doing, and I'm going to dedicate time to making this one shot with you because that is so important to me as a human. And we got them all printed and bound, and they're beautiful. And I'm like, you take so much ownership over like designing things like that and like fine tuning them, and like being the editorial to someone else's vision. I was like, I don't want to change anything about what you've done because like look at all the heart you put into it. I can't imagine like putting that much time into something for Wizards of the Coast and then seeing it like, I don't know, it hurts my heart.
Super buzzkill. They were very displeased about it for a while.
I bet. All right, we seen what's happening in the chat over here. You trying to
bribe people into donating?
Yeah, the publishing world is so hard, but my heart grew like the Grinch sauce that you're going to take two sizes when I found myself on the editing side of it for someone who put so much time into it. I was like, wow, this is so cool. Yeah. So neat. I love being new into this entire, new. I'm like about a year and a half into like trying to learn the mechanics of how all these companies run and how this stuff is made and built. And like, it's very, very neat to me coming in and being like, so no one ever challenged me. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Not my place to. Not my place to. I'm just enjoying asking questions and learning. It's very, very fun. Very, very fun.
It is a very interesting ecosystem, to say the least. Especially with like and how it's evolved, and some people would say like devolved and then evolved again. Like all these things going on, OGL stuff. It's a lot to catch up with. There's a lot going on and a lot of history too.
Right. I often say, I think Rowan has heard me say this probably 12 bazillion times, but like everything that happens in like the actual play space feels like the perfect microcosm for different types of media and publishing that happen. It's like the problems are not unique. It's just this one specific pot where it happens is like everything that could possibly happen is happening in here and building it. The plane is in the sky, we're flying it in real time and building it. It's neat.
Exactly. Do I have enough bits to buy anything? No, I'm just short of hydrate.
Jordan, are you typing furiously over there? What is happening?
No, I just type too loud all the time.
It's just one level up for a well-meaning character. Save a life. I'll murder Haley if you don't level them up.
Threats have been made.
Amazing.
Jordan, can you give us a hint or a tease about what's coming to your Patreon in the next few weeks? Like you've got the New York trip coming up. I know you've got interviews happening. You've got these streams. Like what's going on in the Jordan Brown Patreon world?
I have an interview with Sound of the Forest coming soon. Nicole, we're going to do bug facts. I'm real excited about it. And then, knock on wood, Kate Elliott, the official set photographer for Dropout, and I will finally be sitting down after months of scheduling. But that one obviously is contingent on Los Angeles existing. So,
lots of exciting stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows, but is the Dropout studio been affected at all or in danger of being affected?
From what I've heard, it's fine. I've someone who I don't remember. Someone in the comments was like, a friend of mine lives near it, and that neighborhood is fine. And I don't know what neighborhood they live in, so I have no way to actually confirm that. But
I knew some people that. So they were part of a D&D group, a big D&D group that went to bars and played with 30, 40, 50 plus people. They went out to LA for a vacation, and using some of the outside shots of the studio, were able to figure out its exact location and then staked it out until Lou Wilson appeared, and we're able to basically like run up to Lou, and then took pictures. Lou looks a little confused about what's happening.
Yeah, I bet.
You got to. I mean, there is a part that has, that's an admirable amount of moxie. Maybe not well placed, but go.
I didn't do that when I went to LA, but I did. I was in LA last January shooting some Emmys content, and I had one night off in the 5 nights I was in LA and Palm Springs, and everyone was like, "Oh, we should go to like beach and see the ocean, like do things that Canadians like to do when they go to LA." And I was like, no, I'm going to UCB. And everyone was like, what the hell are you actually talking about? Weird one on the team. And me and my partner, we went to UCB for the night, and it was ASCAT, so you don't know who's coming on until the show starts. And like people are coming on, and then like Reika comes on. I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. Like Reika's here. Like big fan. This is gonna be so fun. And then the last person that came out was Lou. And I just about vomited. I was so excited. And we were sitting on stage, so it was very, very fun. So I did not stake out any studios or personal places that we should not know about, but I did take a chance, and it paid off in big way. Yeah, very fun. Highly recommend if people are going to LA, just take a shot at some UCB shows and see who's crawling around.
Yeah. There'll be someone did it. I think. Is the math right?
It's 12,375. I believe it was 12,175 just a moment.
Yes. Yes, that is Kaida. Shout out to Kaida again for Haley under no threat from Jordan at all. All right.
Hooray.
We'll do roll 8. Let me share my screen. I'm excited about this one. This one did come in this week. And this is a rare not in Los Angeles person, because he lives in Washington.
Jordan Brown, right here. I have a D20, and I'm going to decide your fate. Here we go.
It's a box of doom too.
3.
Oh no!
That's not something really horrible. All the best.
Wow!
Oh, no.
How special
is that?
Is something
that's awesome.
It is. I think that's one I've already done. Oh boy. Oh no, it's not, wildly enough. 2 was queso sin queso. 4 was bourbon maple reaper. 3 is pineapple habanero.
Ooh.
I can't believe we have hit all 3 of the hot sauces.
Like that's gonna hit hard.
I love a little pineapple habanero. That's like one of my, if I had to order like hot wings or something at a restaurant, that's like one of my top choices for sure.
Yeah. Thankfully, pretty liquidy. We're loving that. I'll tell you what, this is the best way to get rid of these hot sauces.
Is there a Scoville rating on these or anything? Like how hot is this one compared to the other ones, do we think?
So unfortunately they don't have it, but it is a 3 pepper medium.
Yeah.
But also, it's hot ones, so like it's not great. So cheers to this.
Wait, Rick Perry is from Washington. A great question from the chat. I believe so. Washington State.
Rick Perry is from Texas.
But is he in Washington State? Is that
he
the
lives
whole deal?
in Washington. Yeah, he has like his compound that he builds.
You would
stuff.
never believe the surprise of my life when I learned where Washington State was in America. I don't know why I thought it was closer to Washington, D.C. Wow. What a shock.
Yeah. Yes, Kaida, you can see the Vic cameo. I will show you that. But let's do our final video. Who do we think the most famous person I got was?
I'm firm. You said...
What were the criteria again? Is it someone that's been on Dimension 20 or no?
No, it's someone that I've interviewed.
Oh, someone
and
that
I have their email address.
Will Wheaton is my guess.
I've never interviewed Will Wheaton.
I don't have
his email address.
Interviews. Let's see.
Who have you interviewed?
Not on Dimension.
Is it recent?
20.
Like
no, it's almost a year old at this point.
Oh shit. That doesn't help me at all.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. Oh, what's chat saying? Oh, Sam, Izzy, Jasper. Okay, a lot of Sam in the chat.
Maybe I think Jasper.
Chad Michael Murray.
No, but Jasper's been on the show though.
Yeah, Jasper's been on your maybe Sam.
Yeah,
I'd say Jasper.
John. It is former Secretary of State John Kerry. You guys got it. Now it's
Jordan, it's Sam Reich here with a very special roll of the dice to see what sauce you're going to pound to benefit Doctors Without Borders. Are you ready? Here we go.
Another box of doom.
That's a 10.
Oh.
And that's
Straight to the middle.
Yellow mustard.
The impressive amount of zoom.
So good.
Sam, his own editor. I love
Yeah.
choosing those shots in real time. That was a thrilling conclusion.
Thank you. I was really excited about that one. He was the first person to get back to me so fast. Shout out to Sam Reich.
Shout out to Sam Reich.
Yes,
He doesn't
everyone
get
get
enough
excited
shout-outs.
about
More people need
mustard.
mustard. This is a nice
This is
end for you.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard one to drink. This is going to probably require a spoon. Doctors Without Borders. Great work, everybody.
Ooh.
Haley lives now. I mean, I can't promise that, but
for now.
Oh boy, that didn't move at all.
Oh, there we go. Oh God, it looks like is Van Gogh the painter that ate yellow paint? We just had our own version of that on the stream.
Oh boy, that's a lot of mustard.
A lot of mustard. It's a lot of mustard. After the pineapple habanero.
Oh, it was an unpleasant amount of mustard.
Not too much.
Ooh.
Now, Jordan.
Yes. All 9 clips done. That
Have
was
a dice.
What
do we need to do to get you to take one more? What goal do you want to hit to do one more?
I guess. I mean, it would have to be another. What? It would be 12,450. So whatever, $75.
75. If we have 75 left in us stream, we can convince Jordan to do one more. Yeah. And this isn't a Bria Bless dice. Ryan, do you have a dice with you, or you're in a hotel? So maybe.
Give me 1 second. Maybe I do.
Okay. Let's see. Make Jordan suffer. Raise money for Doctors Without Borders.
I am currently enjoying the feel of mustard in.
Yeah, the texture thing. Oh yeah.
Did I forget my toothbrush coming here? Yes. Did I have a D20 in my bag?
Yes.
Also yes.
So we have 2 more chances to roll in that one here, team. Thank you to everyone that's already donated, we should say as well, because you guys have
huge
been...
shout out. Thank you, everyone. I know.
Nice dice. Where's that dice from?
I would say, obviously, we talked a lot of trash about the LA fires really ruining things. Obviously, you have a lot of places that you could donate to right now because the world is quite literally on fire in a bunch of different places. And I really appreciate you spending any money with me. But while people are deciding on that, we can watch
Vic's 4-minute promo video.
Yeah. Please enjoy Vic Michaelis.
Hey, stop and wait and listen. Jordan Brown is doing a Doctors Without Borders one-shot January 18th, noon Pacific at the Jordan Brown, and Jordan spelled the crazy way, Gordon, and I said that wrong, Jordon. Jordan cut that part. J-O-R. Okay. Hey. This is just for you, and so and here's the thing. I could edit this, but then this is content, and so and then we'll edit it together. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start, and so we're gonna take 2. What's up, Jordan? You gave me so much specific text. Also, next time, just text me. I will do this for free. This is very kind of you to do this for the charity fundraiser, and I appreciate it. But also, this is an awesome cause. I'm more than happy to just do this. Take it back. Okay, cut. And next. Hello, my name is Vic Michaelis. Say hi, Vic Michaelis. Hello. Guess what? Jordan Brown is doing a Doctors Without Borders stream January 18th, which is noon Pacific time on his Twitch, the Jordan Brown, spelled Jordan, Jordon, Brown's Twitch. There's going to be a ton of dropout folks. They are going to be playing a one-shot, and that one-shot is called Umara. Umara.
It's called humor. Last time. And this one's the one for real. So if you're looking for it, and I'm just going to wipe it. Okay. Hello, my name is Vic Michaelis. I am here to let you know that Jordan Brown, my very best friend, is doing a one-shot with a bunch of dropout people for Doctors Without Borders, an absolutely amazing cause. And that is happening January 18th, noon Pacific time. If you're there Eastern time, you are too late. You're too late. And I said I was just going to do one more, and this is actually one more. Okay, here we go. Hi, I'm Vic Michaelis, and I'm here to say that Jordan Brown of the Jordan Brown Dropout Doctor. Okay, and so I said one more, but this one's actually one more. Okay, last one. Hi. Okay. Hi, I am Vic Michaelis, and I'm here to let you know that Jordan Brown has an amazing charity stream happening for Doctors Without Borders. I'm having a mental breakdown over this. And who would have thought? I looked at, here, I'm going to tell you, I looked at this text and I said, this one's going to be the easiest one. This one is going to be the easiest one. I'm going to get this done in a minute. I was going to take a break and I was like, no, this is going to be simple because Jordan is going to set me up for success because we're friends. And instead I've been bamboozled. There's so many words here. Humora. Humora. I have no grasp of how the English language works. We're going to do this one more time, and this is my last one, I promise. Hello, my name is Vic Michaelis, and I'm here to let you know that Jordan Brown, the Jordan Brown, is doing a one-shot with a bunch of dropout folks for Doctors Without Borders. It is not to be missed. The lineup is absolutely insane, and it is happening January 18th, noon Pacific time on Jordan Brown's Twitch, which is the Jordan, Jordon, Brown's Twitch. And the one shot is called Humora. It's going to be absolutely incredible, and you should absolutely be there. I know I will be watching. Okay, that one ended kind of weird, but I think overall, good energy. I think I nailed the copy. Let me know if I need to redo this. And again, I will just text it to you because this has been 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes of my life. It's 4 minutes of your life that you had to sit and watch through this. So I don't envy the position that you're in trying to cut this down, but I believe in you, and I'll say that much.
Yeah. Truly magical. Yeah,
Incredible.
absolutely. Vic texted me last night and was like, hey, if you need me to redo it, I can redo it. And I hadn't watched yet, so I didn't know what was going to happen. And then I got home from the improvised Shakespeare show and watched it and died laughing. Oh boy.
Perfect. No notes. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Very close. $25 away.
$25 away.
Does Vic really think you're going to edit that?
No, for sure not.
Okay, great.
I mean, I don't think they thought that. Otherwise, I don't know.
I'm going to have to take my inhaler. That was too much for me. I haven't giggled that hard in a long time.
It really, really tickled me. Just really got me.
You know what? Honestly, put that in the campaign for Vic's Emmy.
Yeah.
True. Kept composure. Kept composure. I would have broken down at that. I would have definitely not been able to finish out.
I just can't believe how much it just kept going.
Okay, last time. No, this is actually the last time. Nope.
Yeah.
This one is it.
And honestly, how relatable is that? Too much. 12
all right.
425.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
$25 away from one more.
And you get to, this is an Abria blessed dice. Ryan, what dice do you have again?
It is from Libris Arcana, and it is a whatchamacallit. It was from a monthly subscription set. I believe it's Peach Julep or something like that.
I love it. So good. I love it. I love fun, unique dice. Like this one's just when you go to 20-sided tavern, they have the big thing of the free dice. So I just grabbed one and asked Abria to roll it. I have my Crown of Candy dice somewhere. They are sharp as hell. They hurt to roll.
I should have. They messaged me or not messaged me, but they sent me an email like 6 months back being like, hey, would you like to come to like, this is before they were actually doing like open stuff. It was just like they were doing tests and everything. Would you like to come by and maybe do some like shoot a video or something like that? I was like, cannot afford the travel from San Antonio. But they were like, oh, if you're ever back in New York City, let us know. I definitely should have reached out because I don't know if they're doing anything this weekend, but I'm going to be in the area. So
you should. They're quick. Get a hold of them. Absolutely. Is Iffy on this weekend?
If Jack the Whipper is also there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I asked Jordan because we know he's Iffy's personal keeper.
Yeah.
And
What are we talking about? On 20-sided Tavern? Yeah, Iffy's there right now. I don't know how long he is there for, but I can tell you he is there through Saturday.
I need to figure out
someone did it.
Woohoo!
We hit it. Liz, do you want to roll us?
Ryan, you roll first. You roll first.
Are we both doing rolls?
Are we rolling at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay,
you go first, Ryan. You set the tone.
Another 10.
Another 10.
Oh man, I don't want to drink mustard again.
Nat 1.
Lies.
I should have left it on the table. Right there.
Grinch.
Right there.
Sauce.
I swear to God.
Sauce.
I swear to God. Right. Is it focusing? Where's my camera? Right there.
Yeah, you can see it.
You can see it? Okay, I've got that weird box on the screen. There we go. I've got the Murph rolls of my friend group, and they always let me down, except for today, people.
Bawjax, I really appreciate it. There is simply no way I'm going to remember that is a luck point for Haley, but don't worry, it'll balance out.
I'll remind you.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not keeping track of it. Stella Joe is, and I am not going to ask them to, like, when there's a thing that's missing, I don't send them a message like, hey, I think it's this, because they're doing so much work for me, and I can't ask them for it. Anyway.
This is going to be the bottle, right?
That was that's
we're
what
chugging
he
the whole
said.
bottle.
He's going to chug the whole bottle.
I don't feel like I should have to do a shot, but that's fine. Yeah, if someone, oh gosh, it's so many things that are seals.
Well, I mean, honestly, we're happy to see it.
Yeah.
I'd be alarmed if it wasn't sealed for fresh.
Notes of vinegar.
Yeah.
My dog's upset about it.
No, it wasn't very bad.
Oh gosh, it's so heavy and it's so hard to pour.
Don't pour a full thing.
Okay.
We're not trying to kill you before the charity stream.
Yes, Shelley Von Miller. This is Grinch branded hot sauce. $20 at Kohl's. Probably not available still. But it is a green chili hot sauce, hence the color. Hell, could be the Grinch himself.
Oh. Oh, no.
It's not as bad as the Tabasco was. It's not good.
What flavor?
But it is not as bad as the Tabasco. What?
What flavor was it?
Green chili?
Oh, green chili. Ugh.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah, that was Tabasco last year, if anyone was watching. Tabasco took me out for several minutes.
Hit hard,
but yes, an incredible finish. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Ryan and Liz, and obviously Britt and Haley for being part of the stream.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, everybody. We're at $12,475. Ryan, what's my belt going to look like this year?
I did promise if you win this year, I will get you the full-sized belt with all the equipment.
Yes, this is a child-sized belt. My son loves it because he can wear it. He actually has just hit where he doesn't need the full, like he does the second tightest setting. It's pretty devastating, but cool. Because every moment that he is different is sad.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't have any.
We'll finish it off. There's a little bit in the.
But I think it is.
I don't want to cheat you out of your Nat 1. I just finished off the extra bit of.
Beautiful Nat 1.
That was in there. Shout out to Abria.
Where's the one? Where'd it go?
We'll see if anybody catches up. There is a chance. I mean, there's still time on the clock.
Yeah.
Diana says that she has you in her sights.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works.
We'll see, Diana. Need from us mods the day of the stream in terms of reminding you all the stuff or whatnot. Probably not Austin. I don't think so. Yeah, for the folks who are mods in the stream, I obviously need you next weekend because there will be presumably a lot of people watching. I've been talking about it a lot, but yeah, it's gonna be super fun. Next Saturday, noon Pacific, it will be our one shot in Umora, is how you pronounce it, in case Vic is watching. But yeah, it'll be super fun. Unlike this week, I will probably not be looking at chat next week because I will have 6 wildly chaotic, brilliant players sitting in front of me. So I will probably just be like this, locked into them talking. So yeah. Anyway, I'm excited for next week. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go hang out with my kid because I don't feel terrible, which is remarkable. All right.
Give it like 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Minutes.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.